Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special presentation of Rob Has a Podcast. It's our Happy Holidays closeout special here for 2019, and we have something that is a very special event here today. We have a fake season of Big Brother to talk about, and we're going to be talking about the pop culture stars of 2019 here at the end of the year for our holiday special. But I am the person who is getting the gift here today because I'm so lucky to have here with me in the studio for the very first time a man that I've talked about many fake reality TV seasons with. A man who a year ago we did a Survivor season of Merry Christmas versus Happy New Year. Here is the great Mr. Mike Bloom.
Yes, let the bell drop. We're almost reaching 2020, Rob. Ready for a new dincade.
Yes. Okay. It's the end of a decade, Mike. But the start of an era of the first time ever that you're here with me in the studio.
Couldn't find a better way to close out the 2010s and to close out a very weird year, not just in the world of reality television, but in general, which I think was the impetus behind us creating this very specifically themed season.
And in 2019 fashion, I will set things up a la Dr. Manhattan. It is the night before the Survivor finale.
It is also the final week of December.
Yes, you are in the future. You are hearing this after the Survivor finale, but there was no better way for Mike and I to spend the night before the Survivor finale than to be podcasting with you about a fake season of Big Brother? What?
Yeah,
yes.
We decided to change up the formula a bit. You know, we got to throw a twist at these people's ways. Got to keep our reality TV fans on their toes. They've been used to fake Survivor seasons, but we figured, you know what? We have a certain amount of personalities that have wended their way into the pop culture mainstream over the past year. Let's throw them in a shared living domicile and see the claws come out in one very specific case.
Not Santa.
The claws will come out in a regard, but not affiliated with Santa whatsoever. This is the most non-denominational Happy Holidays we've ever done.
So you do not have to be a Big Brother superfan to follow how this is going to work.
In fact, it might even hinder you if you do know Big Brother, because there are going to be several decisions that are made that are non-logical.
So I have never done a Big Brother BrantSteele before. I did do a fake Big Brother season with Akiva with the Seinfeld cast once upon a time, but it wasn't a BrantSteele. So the novelty is huge for me. So I'm very interested to see how this all plays out. And when it came down to Big Brother versus Survivor, frankly, Big Brother had a better year.
It's a game of inches. It really is.
And you know, we're not bragging about the Big Brother 2019.
Exactly.
It was not great either.
No, it was a low bar to limbo under, and Big Brother barely eked out under that bar. It was a little bit of a weird go initially, but I think they just made it on there in comparison to their island counterparts. Luckily, nowhere to go but up, but for now, we decided to embrace the Big Brother. This is a new experience for us all. Let's see where it takes us.
Okay. Mike, have you ever done a Big Brother BrantSteele before?
Absolutely not. I am primarily used my access point to BrantSteele, not only was through this podcast, but through the proliferation on the Survivor subreddit of all these fake seasons. I can't say they're as commonplace on the Big Brother subreddit. I don't know how much BrantSteeles have really ruminated in the Big Brother subculture.
We're going to make them happen.
I guess we're trendsetters in that regard. Much like many new memes were created in 2019, we hope to be the next pioneers of meme culture.
So Mike and I have spent the evening tonight, and we have sourced Twitter. We have looked at year-end lists. We have tried to go all the way back through 2019 to find some of the stars and personalities and figures that really helped make 2019 the year it was. The one rule was we stayed away from politics because, one, we want this to be a fun podcast.
Right.
So we steered clear of many political figures and anybody say, politics adjacent.
Rob will not speak about the test season we did, which put all the Democratic candidates for 2020 in a house together. Those results will only be known to the two of us.
Right. So we talked about a number of different scenarios, but ultimately we ended up staying in the world of entertainment. Mike Bloom doesn't really follow the sports.
I mean, I barely follow it, if anything. You threw out several names to me.
Yes.
I'd say a good 2% of them breached my consciousness, and 1% of that, additionally, were names that I relatively understood.
Yeah, the sentence, "What's a Lamar Jackson?" was said by Mike Bloom earlier tonight.
Several times. I thought he was a lost member of the Jackson 5.
No. So we're going to get into the cast. Okay, all right. So we're playing a Big Brother season. Let's meet our cast.
Mm-hmm.
How many people have made the cut for 2019's most important pop culture stars?
It's not exactly 19, but we went with the maximum load of Big Brother cast members that we've seen in this day and age, which are 16.
So we have 16.
Lovely. I wouldn't even go as far to say people, Rob, because we have really cut a wide swath across 2019.
Okay. If you are trying to follow along, we do have a video. We're recording the screenshot of this. Mike and I have, for people that have been veterans of these podcasts, they know that we do not know the results.
Nope.
We've loaded everything in, and then we are going to see how this all plays out in real time. So if you want to watch the video of what we are recording here tonight, I will post it to YouTube. Go to robasawebsite.com/BB2019. I think that should be the Big Brother 2019 season.
I think this is the Big Brother 2019 season. Just a hunch that people will want to remember the most, I think.
Okay. So there you go. So go to robaswebsite.com/BB2019. And then let's go ahead and meet our 16 new house guests who have been loaded into our BrantSteele here by Mixmaster Mike Bloom. So I'm just going to go ahead and switch tabs over so that we can see our BrantSteele cast. Okay. Here we go.
What a bunch of lookers.
The stars of 2019. Mike, can you tell us who our first house guest is?
Well, it's none other than the sister of previous house guest Frankie Grande, Ariana, don't call me Amanda Grande.
Okay. Very excited.
I was here.
We'll see. Yeah, she's going to be the queen of shout-outs. I can already tell.
Can you tell us a little bit why Ariana Grande had such a big 2019, Mike?
3 words. Thank you, next. That was her big hit. She obviously, had some other hits, possibly with some other people in this cast, but this was really a big year for Ariana Grande. Plus, if we're playing a season of Big Brother and we actually have someone in the pop culture sphere related to a previous player, we cannot take up that opportunity. We got to lick that donut.
Who wants to shine bright like a Frankie?
Now, do you think Ariana is going to hide that she's related to Frankie and reveal it to them?
Routinely, I think. All right. Next up, this was a must-have.
Absolutely. This was like the consensus pick when we polled Twitter.
Not only was this the consensus pick, but when Mike and I were talking about this idea this afternoon, I think this was the first person who was a lock for the cast. He is one of the co-stars of the Disney Plus smash hit The Mandalorian. Baby Yoda is here.
Absolutely. Now, look, this might be our first outright mute character in one of these. From what we've seen so far, Baby Yoda coos and moves things with his hands and drinks tea like he's committing some shade. So I don't know how that's going to pretend well for its social game, but it's a fan favorite. It's here for the gifts.
Okay. Speaking of here for the gifts and the memes, Mike, who is our third house guest that we're going to meet?
It's a cat.
Oh. A person who says that you are you house guests bitches conspiring against me?
Yeah, exactly.
No, not that cat.
No, not that cat. This one has much less conspiracy theories associated with it. We can only hope. So this
Are you bitches conspiring against me?
No, a different cat.
This is the infamous cat from the meme where the Real Housewife is pointing at it, and it's at the other side at a dinner table, just sort of taking it. We figured we had to represent one half of it, and we thought the cat is much funnier. And judging by Rob's reaction, I think we made the right decision.
Yeah, we debated, should it be the lady yelling or the cat cat, back and forth. Mike was solidly on the cat.
I mean, look, we have to play into Big Brother's fan base as well. Joker's update.
Yeah, cat ladies will go
Cat
nuts.
is number one with a bullet preseason. I'm calling it right now.
We'll see who is going to win over the hearts and minds of America, Baby Yoda or the cat.
It's a real Rafe's choice here.
Yes. Okay. Number 4. This is a person who, of course, had a big run that in Game of Thrones, which came to a conclusion, and also the star of the universally panned Christmas holiday film of 2019. It's Emilia Clarke.
Yes, Daenerys Targaryen has risen from the ashes. Let's see if she can claim the Iron HOH throne.
Okay. All right.
Oh, wait, I just realized who we cast next to her. I didn't even realize the connection.
Oh, yeah. We didn't realize this. Somebody else, Mike, who had another big 2019. Who is our 5th house guest?
It's none other than Jack himself from... Oh, wait, no, sorry. That is not Jack from Big Brother 21. This is Jason Mimosa, a.k.a. Jason Momoa.
He looks like Jason Mimosa.
Hey, Kat, you didn't speak yet, okay? You don't get any preseason DRs.
Yeah. So Jason Momoa here works on a number of levels. Of course, star of the hit film Aquaman.
I love how you are really painting with a thick brush of like well-renowned hit.
Yeah. Also, made Mike and I crack up instantly when we saw the irony that the Jack, what's his last name?
Oh, God. I don't even remember at this point.
Okay.
I almost said Jack Hanna, but that's the Animal Man.
No, definitely. Jack Hanna would fit in this house where he can wrangle a cat.
I was going to say him and Cat, guaranteed final 2.
Yeah. Big Brother Jack lookalike, Jason Momoa, is now trading places, and now hopefully we'll have a less controversial run here in the Big Brother house.
Are you hoping for a surprise twin twist? Well, him and Jack will switch back and forth.
Yeah, I hope so. Okay. All right.
By the way, Jack Matthews is the
Jack
last.
Matthews.
Oh, really? Big cut for the Matt bracket, Rob. I'm very surprised he didn't make it on there, the final list.
Okay. All right. So there you go. Now, actually, was Aquaman 2018? When did the Aquaman movie release?
I believe it was late 2018, but you know what? He has this new Apple Plus series where I think he's a blind man.
Yeah, so it came out, original release date December 21st, 2018. So technically the movie came out 2018, but that he enjoyed a lot of the
fruits of the labor. But yeah, I didn't even realize that the Colin Khaleesi have reunited on the grassy plains of the Big Brother house.
Yes. Okay. So that's great. All right. Jason Momoa is here. All right. Then we have somebody who has somehow made it to the Big Brother house. Always in the news. Had a big gospel album and then is painted silver here in this picture. Here is Kanye West.
Yes, Kanye West, always outspoken, very prevalent in recent years, especially being married to a Kardashian.
Yeah. Everybody learned his iPhone pin this year, which was 0000.
I think also everybody learned how he spends time with the Kardashians, which is to make them look in a dictionary and come up with definitions for words. Or no, I think it's find words and like use them in a positive way, I believe is the way that Kanye uses to pass the time with the Kardashians. So We'll see if he's able to similarly entertain the house guests.
Kanye is here. Mike, who's our next house guest?
Well, it really has been a comeback year for Keanu Reeves. He's appeared in a number of films, John Wick 3, Toy Story 4.
I didn't know that until we started doing this, that he was Duke Kaboom.
Yeah, he was hidden there. I believe he was in Always Be My Maybe.
Now, is this Big Brother Canada if Duke Kaboom is here?
No, I mean, I think we can go with the Tom Laidlaw, like, dual citizenship thing, right?
Got it.
So he's the first ever crossover here, but... Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he has the same affinity towards a cat that John Wick had towards a dog, because if someone takes out Cat, watch out. Keanu is after them.
Yeah. A lot of Bill and Ted 3 hype also starting to bubble here. So Keanu Reeves is in the Big Brother house. All right. Also, another highly requested person that we had to have here, he had maybe the song of 2019. It is the great Lil Nas X.
Yes, in his best Cliff Hog cosplay. We know who his favorite house guest is.
You need somebody in a cowboy hat in every Big Brother season. So here is crossover sensation. Lil Nas X is here.
Yes, the man behind, or one of the men behind Old Town Road. Big year for Lil Nas X. Let's see if he
Chilltown Road.
You know, I think if we're gonna have to bring the wand off into Big Brother just to have that parody happen.
Okay, Mike, who's next on our most important people of 2019 Big Brother cast list?
Well, this person took a DNA test. Turns out they are 100% a Big Brother house guest. It's Lizzo.
Okay. Wow, we have so much music going on in this Big Brother house.
Yeah, like screw BB Rexa or Sheryl Crow. They can hold their own concert.
Okay, Lizzo, please stop singing.
Yeah, if they're singing
Lil
their own
Nas
songs.
X, please stop singing. Ariana Grande, please stop singing.
Yeah, like I think people were thinking, wow, James Maslow really likes to plug his music. They should watch out because now they have triple the amount of stars here.
Okay. All right. Mike, we have here a woman who made headlines for the wrong reasons. She was wrapped up in the college scandal, but yet she's used to a very full house. Here is Lori Loughlin.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was mandated as house arrest, so they thought it's just a way to sort of kill two birds with one stone.
Okay, we go from a woman on house arrest to a woman who fears leaving the house because of what her husband might say. Mike, very excited to have here with us Peloton Wife.
Yeah, I think she's probably the most recently famous of these, considering how this is a very nascent commercial. I mean, they have exercise gear. Like, look at everybody else. She's bogarting that until the minute she leaves the house.
She's going to be hogging the cardio equipment. Okay. Now, you may need some cardio equipment if you end up with too many of our next house guests, Mike.
Yes, the Popeye's chicken sandwich has made its way into the house. I don't know how it's going to do on slop. I don't know how everyone else is going to do on slop, considering that they have a chicken sandwich staring them in the face, but that's the fun part of this.
Okay, Popeye's chicken sandwich is here, and I believe our first inanimate object here in the Big Brother house.
Yeah, I mean, of any, I think. I'm trying to remember. When we had our very first BrantSteele, we had Ty Trang's loved one, Mark, which was represented by Mark the chicken. But I don't think we've ever had something that is not technically living or was once living. Who knows? Maybe Mark the chicken became the Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Oh, that would be sad.
This is the first crossover BrantSteele person.
Very sad. But speaking of crossover BrantSteele people, we had so much fun when you and myself and Josh Wigler did the Lost BrantSteele. And I had one condition at that point that this person needed to be included. And you know what? When we're making a list of our favorite people from 2019, this person needs to be here. I'm sure of it.
Are you?
Yes, I am. Reem Daly is here.
Screw you, dude.
No way.
I love the Reem rider that you've added to your BrantSteele contract of, nope, Reem's got to be in it. We'll see. I mean, some people are better suited for Survivor than Big Brother and vice versa. Let's see if Reem can... I mean, listen, she can do much better than she did in Edge of Extinction. She did really well, not to spoil too much of Survivor Lost, but she did pretty darn well for herself.
Yeah, she had a great run. Don't you want to see Reem getting into it with a Popeye's chicken sandwich?
She'll take a bite out of it.
Don't you want to see Reem go toe-to-toe with Kanye West?
That's what I've dreamed about literally every night for the past 9 months.
Don't you want to see Reem screaming in that cat's face and the cat just sitting there with that smug look?
Yeah, that Real Housewife is going to be out of a job soon. Reem's going to replace that meme. The Reem meme.
Dude, you know what? Cat, I've had it with you.
Sandwich, you're like oil and I'm like water because you're made of oil.
You can go sleep in the ocean, okay? The cat does not like water.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, she can't wait to teach baby Yoda how to swim later on in the pool.
Okay. Who's had a better year than this next woman, Mike?
Regina King is killing it, and deservedly so.
Yes, King.
So, Angela Abar on Watchmen, Sublime show, won an Oscar this year as well. Like, this is a huge year for Regina King, so we figured, let's see if we can add a Big Brother crown onto the amount of gold she's collected, and blue.
Okay. All right. Then we have here with us a woman who is a music superstar. I believe turned 30 this year.
As did I.
Yes. Now, Mike, you did not release an album this year.
Not that you know of.
No, not that I know of, but still
Wait until you find out my pen name is Lil Nas X. They didn't call me Mr. X for nothing.
Yeah, because you're much like Mike Bloom, last name X. So, also star of the new hit film Cats, Taylor Swift.
Now, we are recording this before the premiere of Cats. We can only assume the $2.7 billion it made at the box office its opening weekend, and Taylor Swift, the
billion
with
a B.
I'm shooting high here, climbing high. Now, Taylor Swift is also on with a cat, so I think she'll reign supreme who is the best feline of them all.
Okay. And then finally, a man who came very close to delivering on a very evil plan. He's hoping to make at least half the house disappear. Please welcome the great Thanos is also here.
Yeah, when it came to deciding which MCU characters would come on to here, it was inevitable, much like Thanos himself, to bring him on. I mean, he is the baddest of the bad so far in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and we'll see if he can bring that in. We need some villains here to mix it up. And so we shall see exactly what he's able to bring here. Hopefully not spurning anyone like his daughters.
Okay. All right. So here we go. Let's go. We've got our house guests into the Big Brother house. And honestly, I have no idea how this is going to go.
Yeah.
So let's see. All right. We have an alliance off the bat, like they like to do in the early days of Big Brother.
So let's say these are the first 5 people to walk into the house.
Okay. It is a very strong alliance so far. It is Keanu Reeves, Lil Nas X, Lori Loughlin, a Popeye's chicken sandwich, and Taylor Swift.
I don't think this is ever going to get old for me.
Okay. There's a second alliance in the house. This is the same exact people, but without Lil Nas X.
So this is like a little bit of like the Detonator's bomb squad thing, right? Where there's an alliance within the alliance where they just don't, they're keeping Lil Nas X like strung along, it seems.
Yeah. Okay. Meanwhile, there's another alliance. That's Lil Nas X with Lori Loughlin and Taylor Swift without Keanu Reeves and without the Popeye's chicken sandwich.
All right, so I think we're seeing an onion slowly start to, which I believe is a core component of the Popeye's chicken sandwich.
I'm not so sure about that. I don't know.
Maybe the
Have you had one?
I was not able to get my hands on one, and maybe that's going to be a problem for some of these people, is that it's such a rare commodity that's going to make them a big threat early on. But it seems like we have our first core lines. We saw how this went for, another Angela, Tyler, and Casey in Big Brother 20. It could be a very similar run here.
Okay. All right. Then we have another alliance, which is Ariana Grande and Baby Yoda. I could see that.
Yeah, they're both cute.
Both have ears.
No, just stop and say they both have ears. I think that's the most common denominator when it comes to an alliance.
Yeah, maybe Ariana Grande, when she wears the cat ears, will get along with either the cat or Taylor Swift. Do Taylor Swift and Ariana Grande have smoke?
Ooh, that's a good, are they each other's ops? Maybe this was like a secret Big Brother 8 thing where Taylor Swift was hiding in a room upstairs.
Maybe we should Google that.
And it was revealed that, here's your worst enemy, Taylor Swift. And I guess, what would the other ones be? Maybe the Popeye's chicken sandwich and the cat. Mm-hmm. And then maybe, I don't know, Keanu Reeves and, I don't know, Keanu Reeves is a nice guy.
He's pretty nice.
Probably,
yeah.
Actually,
I think they're friends.
Well, I just realized Kanye and Taylor also have their own.
Oh, they I forgot they have their own.
I mean, that's bordering on 10 years ago, too, was when that happened.
Yeah. Okay. Rounding out the rest of the alliances, Keanu Reeves, Popeye's Chicken Sandwich, and Taylor Swift are in an alliance that is without Lori Loughlin or Lil Nas X. There is a huge alliance, best friends in the house so far, Peloton Wife and Reem Daly.
I think Reem has reamed Peloton Wife out.
Dude, you know what? That Peloton husband, he's a bad dude. Get rid of him.
Exactly. They take long walks together looking for rice.
You're already so skinny. What do you need to ride that bike for?
Yeah, I think, Reem is taking on the mother role once again. I think she's imparting some advice onto this very misguided woman, the Peloton wife.
Misguided. Okay. All right. So those are all the alliances in the house. Okay. All right. Our HOH competition came up, and the winner of our HOH, it's going to come down to Reem, the Peloton wife, and the cat. The winner of the first HOH competition is none other than Reem Daly.
Oh, I'm loving this for Reem.
Reem starting out hot.
It's fine. You know what, dude? It's fine.
Listen, this is a great start for Reem. I think first HOHs have done pretty well so far in modern Big Brother. Let's hope this sticks. I think this is doing well for Peloton Wife as well. She's going to be spending a lot of time up in that HOH room.
Okay. All right. So let's see what's going on. Reem is going to have nominations. Okay. So let's see.
I can't wait to hear her speeches.
Who's going up on the block in week number 1? It's the cat and Lizzo.
Oh, man. That is a tough one. I can only imagine Reem obviously bristles with people. I think it's safe to say that her and the cat got along like cats and dogs. And who knows, maybe Lizzo's the pawn, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe she didn't like her flute playing and decided to get rid of that.
Okay. All right. The truth hurts. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and see where we go from here. We have a power of veto. First, we got to pick the players for the veto. Reem is going to, she draws Baby Yoda to play in the veto.
Okay.
All right. The cat is going to draw Lori Loughlin.
Oh, through house guest choice.
House guest choice. And Lizzo is going to draw the Popeye's chicken sandwich. All right. See the veto. Let's see what happens in the veto. All right. Mugshot competition. The winner of the first power of veto, it's Reem.
Wow.
So Reem has the power of veto and the HOH.
Real Shannon Elizabeth-esque start for Reem. Let's see if she can become the best Big Brother player of all time.
Reem could be coming in too hot here. Okay. So Kat and Lizzo, we're going to say why they should be saved.
Oh, that's the new show from CBS, right? Kat and Lizzo.
Kat and Lizzo. Okay, let's see what Reem is going to do with her power of veto. Reem will not use the power of veto.
Ooh,
So either the Kat or Lizzo is going to be nominated or voted out of the house. All right.
This is tough because the cat at least had, a couple of alliances from what maybe I'm not remembering correctly, but Lizzo was not to be seen in those initial alliances.
Mm-hmm.
So either she's a free radical that could be picked up easily or someone that could just be an easy consensus boot.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. All right. So the Peloton wife finds the cat creepy and tells the other house guests.
Clearly a dog person.
Yeah. So basically the Peloton wife is like yelling in the cat's face, like, "You're creepy."
And if that means that the Reem does not like the cat. So if we're facing a possible tie here, we'll have 13 people voting. But if you have the cat on as the Peloton wife's ops, that means you're on Reem's ops as well.
Okay. Then also somewhere else, while having a conversation, Taylor Swift has accidentally made an inappropriate comment. Oh boy.
Oh no,
is Taylor Swift canceled?
Ooh, so there's the hashtags are going around, the footage is being circulated. Taylor's gonna have to write
hashtag Taylor is canceled is trending on Twitter.
Yeah, she's gonna have to write a real good song to recover from this. But you know what? Time in the Big Brother house, it tends to heal a lot of wounds here.
Mike, I didn't know these BrantSteeles were so accurate, where Big Brother contestants are saying inappropriate comments.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see how specific they get. I can't wait to see Popeye's chicken sandwich scarfing down cookies in the shower.
Okay, then Lil Nas X and Thanos have bonded extremely well.
Well, they both have an affinity for flair between Lil Nas X's hat and the infinity gauntlet that Thanos likes to wear around the house. Is that going to become like the Vanessa Russo beanie? Is like, oh, I hate Thanos with that gauntlet. Take it off.
Let's see. Also, then Regina King holds a house meeting to apologize for her behavior in the house, and it was well received. I don't know what she did.
Well, it's very clear that at night she became the saboteur. She donned a mask and she decided to start knocking things over in the name of justice, and she decided to apologize on behalf of that mass vigilante.
She might have made a big mess in the kitchen also. She's going to apologize to everybody for everything, or the big mess that she made. All right. So it was well received. Thank you, Regina King.
Good job, Regina King.
For apologizing. All right. Are we up to Eviction Night? Is it Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Either the cat or Lizzo are going to be voted out. They give a bunch of shout outs.
Meow, 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 meow.
Enzo? Okay. All right. House guests are going to vote. And so let's see who's voting. Actually, this is too many buttons to push. We're just going to find out.
We're just going to find out.
Yeah. I mean, we have a Survivor finale to go to
Yeah.
in the morning.
I hope we can feel when we get down to fewer votes, we can click each one because it becomes more climactic. But there are 13 votes here.
Okay.
So.
All right. Let's find out what happened. Julie Chen Moonves tells us that Kat and Lizzo wait for the eviction results, and by a vote of 8-5, Kat, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Wow. Did not expect that. I thought that thing literally had 9 lives. Evidently only 1.
Nope. So I'm sorry. Kat, you are evicted.
Are you bitches conspiring against me?
Evidently they were. Listen, do not tick off the Peloton wife. I think we learned this.
Oh boy! Wow, tough way to go for the cat. Yeah. Somewhere the Real Housewife is laughing and mocking the cat.
I can imagine it's a little like a real Maki from Big Brother Canada 7 situation where like it just didn't
getting mocked.
Yeah, well, it didn't suck up to the HOH enough, and so the HOH decided to send it home, and it will send a plague on the house as a result.
All right, week 2. Reem cannot play in the HOH. All right. We're down to 15 people in the house. Let's see what's going on. Our alliances, we will update you if there's anything that's new on the alliance front. But the alliances all appear to be staying the same.
Yeah, now Lizzo has not wormed her way into an alliance yet. I mean, she might be taking the Jessica Milagros path of just hanging out until something should fall.
Okay, maybe she's going to get a Black Widow alliance going with all the women in the house. Maybe, but don't let Aquaman find out. Okay, all right. Let's see what else is going on here. All right, we have our second HOH competition, and our new HOH is going to be, Emilia Clarke.
Ooh, Misa!
All right. You came down to Emilia Clarke, Baby Yoda, and Ariana Grande. But...
that tight twosome could have been in power, but Emilia Clarke swoops in here. I do not believe she's in an alliance with anybody.
Yeah, I believe it's one of the first times we're even saying the Khaleesi's name here. But
which is fine because it's a very long name if you include all her titles.
So here she is, new HOH. Long may she reign. Okay.
Yeah, hopefully no one takes a dagger to her very soon.
Okay. All right. Here she is, Emilia Clarke. She has 2 nominees ready to go. We're going to find out that it is none other than Ariana Grande and Kanye West, not Kanye Westeros.
I think she's getting a bit tired of... you know what? I think she suspects a musical alliance. I'm sure that someone got in her ear, whispered something, tried to serve as the hand, and evidently she brought down the fist and said, I'm going to gun for this musical artist alliance that may or may not exist.
Okay. All right. So let's see where we go. Go to the veto. Let's see. Emilia Clarke is going to choose the Peloton wife. She draws her out of the bag. Ariana Grande is going to draw the Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Okay.
And Kanye West, they got house guest choice and selects Lil Nas X, protege perhaps.
Kanye, you are not doing a great job of denying this musician's alliance if you pick Lil Nas X to compete for you, just saying. Unless you were hoping for some sort of situation where, like, because you picked Lil Nas X and you're going for, like, a Jamaica type of thing where, like, oh, God denoted that, the ball came out, so therefore you must use the veto on me.
Yeah, I think he's gone full Jamaica. Okay, let's see what happens next in our Power of Veto competition. The winner of the Power of Veto is Emilia Clarke. Oh, wow. What is this, Big Brother Canada? That's how many people are winning the HOH and then the veto?
Yeah, everyone's going for that Erica award of just comp beast. But yeah, I could assume, and we'll find out after a bit of a house break here, I'd have to assume that she's not going to use the veto again, right? Unless she's
somebody could be getting backdoored, Mike.
That's true. We could have a backdoor get set up. They tend to have this happen early on in Big Brother seasons.
Hold the back door.
Just don't hold it too hard, or the cat's gonna get let back in.
Okay, all right. So let's see. After speeches from Ariana Grande and Kanye West,
Was Kanye going to interrupt Ariana's speech and say, I'm going to let you finish?
Let's go save that one. Okay. Emilia Clarke does not use the power of veto. So either Ariana Grande or Kanye West will be the second person voted out of the house. Ariana Grande not looking good. Could be model curse.
Oh, it could be the model curse. It's come rearing back.
Okay. Let's see what's going on in the rest of the house. A banner has flown over the backyard. Banner plane says, Emilia is not to be trusted. Who do you think sent the banner plane, Mike?
Oh, those are the Starks, right? That's Sansa Stark. She's rounding up. She's going on the Twitter
Dude,
account.
I do not trust her.
Yeah, exactly.
Do not trust her. The plane was headed from the north going southbound.
Yeah, she has the banner man literally walking the banner across the sky.
Is that what happened?
There are the Umbers.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift and Thanos are bonding.
You know, they both have shared trauma in their lives. I think Thanos has suffered heartbreak before on Titan, so they're able to find some common ground there. But yeah, it's an unlikely pair. Taylor Swift, I gotta say, is despite her inappropriate comments, at least she's making some ground back.
Yeah, I mean, Thanos understands it. He's made a few inappropriate comments.
Controversial figure.
Okay, meanwhile, after borrowing an item from Lori Loughlin, Emilia Clarke accidentally broke it. Again, see the banner.
I was going to say.
Should not be trusted.
Well, the weird thing, though, is that Lori Loughlin actually sits down Emilia Clarke and talks about how telling the truth is a good lesson, how you shouldn't lie to people when you break things.
What item do you think that Emilia Clarke borrowed from Lori Loughlin?
I would say it was her daughter's Champion Crew trophy.
Okay. Taylor Swift and Baby Yoda have a heated argument.
Well, never mind.
Yeah. Do you think that the inappropriate comment was about Baby Yoda?
I think so. I think it was maybe a comment about Baby Yoda's ears or the fact that he doesn't talk very much. And so here they get into a bit of squabble with words. Again, I don't know how many words are coming out of Baby Yoda's mouth, but evidently Taylor Swift might have just undone more goodwill that she garnered with the fans.
Boy, Taylor Swift, other than bonding with Thanos, is not really doing so hot so far this season.
That's the sentence I want emblazoned on my grave. Other than bonding with Thanos, Taylor Swift's not doing so well.
Okay, we'll see if Taylor Swift can avoid the block. Okay, all right, let's see then. Reem, due to mental stress in the game, Reem has isolated herself from the rest of that. I mean, that's
the most on-brand thing I've seen so far.
Not for anything. We're, a couple of weeks in. This is very on brand for Reem.
Yeah, she wants to find her own edge of extinction. She's looking for the garage of extinction at this point to isolate herself.
Okay.
Is she blanketing at this point?
No, I don't think so. That's not what Reem does. Reem is too tough.
Yeah, no, well, she did wrap herself in the sail at one point, so.
Okay. She did wrap herself in the sail. All right, let's go to what else going on. Ariana and Kanye West are facing eviction. Let's go ahead to find out the votes. And we find out that by a vote of 6-6, it is tied.
So Emilia Clarke gets to cast the deciding vote here.
Mike, what do you think she's going to do?
I think it's tough because I think that she does have this bond with Baby Yoda. I'd assume Baby Yoda is a beloved house guest with the exception of Taylor Swift, so she'd want to sort of coup favor with him. I think she's going to go for Kanye, personally.
Okay.
But we don't know the decisions of the quote-unquote Mad Queen herself.
All right. Yeah, she's very unpredictable. Okay. Emilia Clarke is going to vote to evict Ariana Grande. Wow.
Dracarianis.
Wow. Okay, so there you go. Ariana Grande ends up being the second person voted out.
But Rob, is this the cat curse? We've had the cat go, and then the person wearing the cat ears.
Boy, Taylor Swift is going to be next.
Yeah, it's going to be this thing where it's going to be the cat, Ariana Grande, and Taylor Swift sitting out on stage, and people are going to be like, this does not look good.
That's very anti-feline so far.
Well, the Joker's update saying, worst Big Brother season ever.
All right, week 3. Week 3 in the Celebrity Big Brother house. Oh, we get our updated stats here as well as we go through with two comp wins for Reem, 2 comp wins for Emilia Clarke. Let's find out who our next HOH is going to be. Our alliances are in the house.
Taylor Swift has left her alliance.
Yes, she was in an alliance with Keanu Reeves, Popeye's chicken sandwich, and herself, and she has left that alliance. She is no longer working with Keanu Reeves or Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Yeah, it's clear that I think she feels socially isolated with the fights that she's gone into. I'm very surprised she hasn't found a confidant in Thanos, but it's only a matter of time.
Okay. All right, let's see where we go from here in our next HOH competition. It comes down to Reem, Comp Beast Reem, the Popeye's chicken sandwich, and Peloton Wife.
Come on, sandwich.
Okay. Was this a cardio challenge?
Let's see. This was
steel cage match, Mike.
Looks like, okay, so basically it's an endurance challenge. It would make sense as to why a sandwich could win this challenge.
Okay. All right. So the winner of the next HOH is none other than the Peloton Wife.
How did the sandwich lose an endurance contest?
No, the Peloton Wife's doing a lot of cardio, Mike.
I guess that's true, but it's literally just standing there. Maybe you know what? Maybe the Peloton Wife made a deal with the sandwich.
Okay. Boy, Reem and the Peloton Wife are really just locked in, dominating this early game here in the best of 2019 Big Brother. All right. Let's see the nominees. Who's the Peloton Wife going to put up on the block? It's Taylor Swift and Thanos.
The new power couple.
Nominate them together. That's a smart move.
Oh, you know what? I don't want to say showmance, but I mean, if they're looking like a tight pair, like they might want to break that up, especially if you're part of another tight pair.
Yeah. Interesting.
They could call themselves Thanos.
I don't think they should. Mike, do you see maybe down the road Taylor Swift writing a song about Thanos after this showmance in the house?
I think so, and I think it's going to be used in the next MCU film. I think it's a perfect way to bring her in.
Okay. All right. So let's see what's going on. We're going to have our power of veto. The Peloton Wife is going to pick out of the bag Regina King.
Okay.
Comp Beast, physical threat. Okay, Regina King. Then we have Taylor Swift draws Lil Nas X to play in the veto competition. And then Thanos is going to draw Emilia Clarke to play.
Doesn't look like a great draw for any of them. Again, maybe it's because they feel like they're super on the outs, but I can't really see, unless either one of the two of them win this, I don't expect this to be used anytime soon.
Okay. The winner of the power of veto is Lil Nas X.
Ooh, okay. All
Interesting here. Earlier in the season, I believe Lil Nas X and Thanos had bonded.
Oh, that's true. Over the bling.
So we'll see. I'm sure Thanos will have some tempting offers for Lil Nas X. Perhaps an Infinity Stone might be coming his way if he ends up using the power veto on Thanos.
Well, who knows? He is the Lil Nas X Factor. I believe that is that AJ Mass's character type.
Okay. Taylor Swift and Thanos will say why they should be saved. Lil Nas X is going to use the power of veto on Taylor Swift.
Wow.
Boy, a betrayal of Thanos.
You know, maybe they perpetuated this musicians alliance. The thing that Emilia Clarke suspected so much, they might have accidentally brewed it here with Lil Nas X.
Manifested it.
Yeah, vetoing, really manifesting it. But
manifesting the truth.
Manifest the truth, Thanos.
Yeah. Manifest the truth hurts, Lizzo. Okay. All right. So Peloton Wife has to now make a replacement nomination. She is going to step up and nominate Kanye West. Kanye West and Thanos. 2 allies of Lil Nas X on the block.
Battle of the Baldies, it seems.
Okay, Kanye West and Thanos up on the block. All right. Meanwhile, in the house, lots of stuff goes on during the week. Baby Yoda tells a heartfelt story about why Baby Yoda needs the money.
I mean, it makes sense. Very low on credits. The Mandalorian seems to be spending them like wildfire, so it makes sense that Baby Yoda's living a very frugal lifestyle.
I mean, there's a bounty on his head, Baby Yoda, so that he needs to probably pay off the Empire to, leave him alone.
Exactly. You know what? I think that is a pretty heartfelt story. I'm pretty sure it was told in 6 episodes. Some may argue 9.
Okay. Emilia Clarke and the Peloton Wife have bonded.
Okay.
Both of them have been in bad relationships.
Yeah, I could see that. You know what? Maybe I firmly am for an Emilia Clarke, Peloton Wife, Reem Daly triumvirate.
Yeah.
You know, those three have, except for Lil Nas X Surprise Win, have won all the comps in the game so far.
They both have had, bad marriages that ended poorly.
Gifts bequeathed upon them that were suspect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so they spend a lot of their times riding things, a dragon, a Peloton bike.
They're really the same thing. Dragon's just a scaly Peloton bike after all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Peloton would be a great dragon name.
Viserion, Peloton.
Okay, all right. So let's see what happens next in the House. So it's time to vote. Kanye West and Thanos are both saying why they should stay. Let's see how the House voted. By a vote of 8-3, the next evicted House guest is going to be Kanye West. You've been evicted from the House.
I was thinking there was a chance Kanye could become a Pawn Star, but maybe people suspected that as well and decided to send him out the door. Do we think Kanye was backdoored here?
I don't know. Lil Nas X would have had to have been in on it. He used the power of veto. I don't know.
Yeah, so maybe it was just a thing where Thanos was able to convince himself off the block.
He's very convincing.
He did have 6 Infinity Stones to bargain with. He was able to give them away. And I think as a result, even though he has no Infinity Stones, he does still have a seat in the Big Brother house, whereas Kanye West, whether it's the old Kanye or the new Kanye, has been evicted.
He's been evicted. Okay. All right. So Kanye is out, and we move on here to week 4 in the Big Brother house. So let's see who our next HOH is going to be. Of course, it has not really come to bear too much, Mike, but we do still have the alliance of Keanu, Lil Nas X, Lori Loughlin, Popeye's Chicken Sandwich, Taylor Swift.
Yeah, and Taylor did leave one of her sub-alliances, but I guess that's okay. Maybe it's just sort of her own lack of trust in her actually vocalizing to Keanu and the Popeye's Chicken Sandwich, I'm out.
It's weird that we have basically like different groupings of Keanu, Lil Nas X, Lori Loughlin, Popeye's Chicken Sandwich, Taylor Swift. That's the only alliance, and then Peloton Wife and Reem.
Well, it's interesting. It's very apropos, I feel like, for the Big Brother house, though, right? As opposed to Survivor, where I think you have a pretty much locked coalition. Here it's, okay, we're working in a 5-sum, but I'm close with you, or I have a secret grouping here.
But there's a whole other half of the house that has no alliances whatsoever.
I mean, yeah. That's pretty apropos from this past season of Big Brother, right?
Yeah.
At least for a little bit. We'll see if the exterminators...
The misfits.
The exterminators decide to come together and decide to take out the rest of the house. But for now, they're sort of floating on by.
Okay. All right. Let's see what happens in our next HOH competition. It's going to be either Reem, Thanos, or Taylor Swift as the next HOH. And it's a Taylor Swift HOH.
I'm liking this. This is like when Caitlyn won that second HOH in Big Brother 20. Total wild card. She was a house pariah the previous week. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Okay. Who does Taylor have her sights set on? Okay. All right. She was getting along well with Thanos. We know that. She got into it with Baby Yoda.
Absolutely. And, it seems like, Peloton Wife did nominate her last time. So she has a bit of an access.
Payback to you know what.
Exactly. So we'll see who belongs to her or who is not going to be part of her love story.
Okay. All right. So Taylor Swift is going to begin the nomination ceremony, and we are going to see that it is Baby Yoda and Reem. Whoa, that's a gut punch.
Oh, man.
That's a gut punch.
This is a tough... I'm hoping for a camp comeback at this point.
It wasn't bad enough when Taylor Swift made those inappropriate comments, but now she's gone ahead and nominated fan favorite Baby Yoda and Reem.
I mean, Reem makes sense. I'm surprised it's not Reem and Peloton Wife together.
Yeah.
And maybe Baby Yoda is the pawn. I'm not entirely sure, but Ooh, I'm not liking Reem's chances right now, unless this is a really
Screw you, dude.
Yeah, that decides to take advantage of the fact that, hey, Baby Yoda's up here, big likability threat. Let's, take him out.
Okay. All right. Let's see who gets drawn for the power of veto. Taylor Swift. She reaches into the bag and pulls out Lizzo.
Okay.
Okay. Baby Yoda uses the Force and removes a chip from the bag. It's house guest's choice. Selects Peloton Wife. I think that was a bad call.
Yeah.
Peloton Wife surely will save Reem, unless that maybe Baby Yoda feels like that he's dead to rights against Reem.
Yeah, this is, again, I don't want to keep invoking Jessica Milagros' name, but was this not when she got house guest choice and picked Jackson to compete with the veto, hoping to pull her off? It's going to be a tough draw for Baby Yoda.
Okay. Reem reaches into the bag, and she has pulled out Keanu Reeves.
Keanu's been playing a pretty UTR game. I mean, to your point, it seems like he's gone to sleep, much like his career's gone to sleep the past 5 years or so, and maybe he'll wake up near the jury.
I think that was a bad call also. Keanu Reeves is working with Taylor Swift, that I think that he's probably likely to leave the nominations alone.
Well, I think maybe she was just so pumped to have Peloton Wife in there. I mean, granted, she drew the chip, so she didn't exactly pick Keanu Reeves. So
I guess so.
We'll see what the chances provide here.
All right. Let's see what happens in the power of veto competition. All right. It's coming down to Keanu, Lizzo, and Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda needs this. And he gets it.
Whoa! Amazing! Once again, Baby Yoda snatched from the jaws of defeat without Mando. You don't need no Mando. No one gets between me and my Mando.
Okay. Baby Yoda has managed to escape the block with the power of veto, assuming he uses it on himself.
I really hope Baby Yoda does not pull a Marcellus.
Yes. I was going to say an Aunt Patty, but yes, that was very, very apt. Okay. Baby Yoda and Reem are on the block. Baby Yoda should use the power of veto here, and he does. So, Baby Yoda has used the power of veto, and Taylor Swift will have to name a replacement nominee. Could this be the Peloton Wife?
Could be a backdoor of the Peloton Wife, even though Peloton Wife technically competed in the veto, so it's not a technical backdoor.
Yes.
But it could be a way to sort of get those two on the block.
Okay. Taylor Swift will use the power, or needs to name a replacement nominee, and it is indeed the Peloton Wife.
Power couple is broken up right now.
Wow.
They tried to go for Thanos, but instead they're going for Reem.
So, strongest alliance in the house, Reem and the Peloton Wife. One of them is going home this week. Let's see what is going to happen in the house the rest of the week. This is my favorite part.
I think this is my favorite part as well. It's sort of like the random segments that they put together to fill out the shows.
Yeah, this is like the Wednesday night episode that's coming. Although I guess we got the vetoes. This is like maybe first part of Thursday.
Yeah, since they don't have a power.
Okay. Regina King and the Peloton Wife has a heated argument. Not a good spot to get into an argument for the Peloton Wife.
Yeah, and you have to imagine that maybe Regina King wants to keep Reem in, and so might have tried to sort of rile up the Peloton Wife to maybe have her say something that's undesirable as in terms of an ally, make her easier to get rid of as a result.
Okay. All right. Let's go to Thursday night. We're going to get to our vote here.
Ooh.
And so house guests are going to have our vote. And by a vote of 6-4, this one was close.
This is a close one. Come on.
By a vote of 6-4, Reem has been voted out of the Big Brother house.
Wow.
Oh, I thought that Reem kind of had this one. I thought Peloton lady was more of a threat, but
Screw you, dude.
all
So,
right.
I mean, you think Reem kind of screwed herself by winning those first two comps,
I mean,
right?
It is 3 weeks later. I don't think it was that bad. I think they just recognized her as a threat.
Well, okay, so we saw her do not so well in Survivor in real life. We saw her do really well in fictional Survivor, and she did okay. She hit like a happy medium, I would say. You know, she's 12th place in fake Big Brother. So I think, Reem has sort of had a Tyson-esque sort of run where she's seen all sides of the game.
Yeah, all right. Reem is on the pre-jury, so sad to see Reem go here.
No, but I can imagine she's like, okay, now where do I go to hang out until I come back into the game? That's what happens here, right?
Let's check in here with who's still in. Baby Yoda avoided going home narrowly last week. Emilia Clarke has an HOH and a POV win. Jason Momoa has been super under the radar.
Yeah, it's almost like he got killed and it's just sort of been laying there for the past 4 weeks.
Keanu Reeves, he played in the Veto last week, but has not had much to do. Lil Nas X won that one Veto. Lizzo's been pretty quiet as well. So has Lori Loughlin. Peloton Wife.
Just escaped the block.
Yes. Had an HOH win at least. Popeye's Chicken Sandwich has sort of managed to quiet things down in its game. Regina King still in the mix. Taylor Swift has avoided, been in and out of trouble, cannot play in the HOH this week. And Thanos also still in the house.
Are you predicting sort of like a Brentful trajectory for Taylor Swift and Thanos, where like Thanos needs to win, if not, they're going to get nominated?
I don't know. I don't know if they're that much of a pair.
I don't know. It seemed like they were working together. They were
Nobody gets in between me and my Thanos.
Do you think Taylor calls Thanos Buki?
I don't know. Okay.
Can't wait to see them on The Amazing Race, by the way. Taylor Swift and Thanos.
That'll be good. Okay. All right. Let's go to our alliances.
Taylor Swift keeps leaving alliances.
She keeps leaving alliances left and right. She's the queen of the breakups of the alliances.
I mean,
Taylor
listen,
Swift.
that's what fuels a lot of her career. I don't think she sort of is like a shark in that regard. I don't think she knows how to settle down anywhere. But it's served her success so far. Maybe that means strategic success in the game, but maybe not socially speaking.
Okay. All right. So we have our HOH competition. It's coming down to Keanu Reeves, Peloton Wife, and Lil Nas X.
I want it to be Peloton Wife. I want a spurred ally here, ready to get some revenge for Reem.
And it is the Peloton Wife.
Wow.
Second HOH for Peloton Wife.
Oh, I'm thinking, I'm looking at a Taylor Thanos nom once again. Let's remember that she won 2 weeks ago, made those nominations initially. I would not be surprised if she repeats the same thing here.
Okay. Who did she get out on her first HOH?
That was Kanye. Remember, Lil Nas X used the veto on him.
Okay. All right. So let's see where Peloton Wife wants to go. Hell hath no fury like a Peloton wife scorned.
Well, we know she doesn't want to go anywhere. She usually likes to stay in one place. Very stationary.
Yes. All right. So she has put Regina King and Taylor Swift. Could Regina King be a pawn here?
Yeah, she's the king, not the pawn. But yeah, she's filling all positions on the chessboard here. I can imagine it. Maybe she's worried about Thanos. Though she would worry. I mean, if Thanos won, he could pull Taylor Swift off. This
is classic payback. Taylor Swift was the HOH last week. Right. Nominated Reem and Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda pulled himself down off of the block. Put up Peloton Wife as the replacement nom. And so now here comes Taylor Swift. Now she's going to take a seat over there. And I have to feel like Regina King is just a pawn in Peloton Wife's game.
Right, but pawns sometimes go home. And I can imagine if people want to, especially all these floaters, want to keep fueling the fire between Peloton Wife and Taylor Swift, this is a key opportunity to do so.
Okay. All right. So let's see what's going to happen in the veto competition. Peloton Wife. She is going to pull Keanu Reeves' name out of the bag, an ally of Taylor Swift. Regina King is going to pick house guest choice. She will choose Popeye's chicken sandwich.
A nice neutral party. I don't know exactly what competition prowess the sandwich will have, so it's good to like sort of remove that off the board.
Yeah. The age-old question, what came first, the chicken or the egg? I see here that it is the chicken sandwich.
Absolutely.
For Regina King. And then we have for Taylor Swift, she is going to draw Jason Momoa.
Okay.
In action, I believe, for the first time in a veto competition. So
this is where Andy Herron's #JasonWatch comes into play.
Okay, all right. Let's see what happens in the power of veto competition. It's going to be between Keanu. It's going to be between Jason Momoa and Regina King.
Regina King could avoid staying to Eviction Night
and
here.
Regina King will pull herself off of the block and wins the golden power of veto. So she has now suddenly become very powerful.
Yeah, absolutely. She has gained a lot of power here. Let's see if she'll be able to saunter across the pool here and be able to make her way into the chairs very easily and get her way out of them too. I'll be intrigued to see who Taylor nominates here, or who Peloton Wife nominates to sit next to Taylor.
Okay, all right. So Regina King and Taylor are going to stay, why they should be saved. Then Regina King will then decide to use the power of veto on herself. So Peloton Wife is going to have to put a replacement nominee. I think we're going to want a pawn here. Who is a pawn that will send Taylor Swift home?
I mean, Jason Momoa is probably a good choice. He seems pretty
Physical
inoffensive.
Physical threat.
That's a good point. Maybe Baby Yoda. I know that we just had Baby Yoda up last week.
Very powerful.
Could it be a Johnny Mac situation?
Let's see. All right, Peloton Wife is going to put Thanos. We should have seen that one coming.
It's the end of Thanos.
Thanos sits next to Taylor Swift. Turnabout is fair trade because it was Taylor Swift who ended up with Peloton Wife and Reem, best of friends in the house. Now here is Taylor Swift sitting next to her showmance Thanos.
You have to think, who is the more threatening person here? I guess Taylor Swift.
Probably in a vacuum, I'd say Thanos.
In a vacuum, yes. But in the Big Brother house, so much can change, Rob. Taylor has more influence. I think she's been a louder voice in the house. Thanos has more so wielded a larger fist, but I think Taylor's been the one who's been more powerful with her words.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's see what's going to be going on here in the house. Peloton Wife flips the mattress on the bed of Lil Nas X.
What?
Oh, boy. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Peloton
no.
Wife is
Peloton Wife is canceled. Cancel your Peloton. You, ma'am, are canceled.
Oh, my God.
I don't even want to know why.
No reasoning behind it.
Yeah. Boy. Peloton husband starting to be we are team Peloton husband now.
Before the Peloton Wife.
Do not flip anybody's mattress.
Stop it. I know you're trying to get some workouts in because someone's been
Stop
bogarting
it.
the bike, but it's not worth it, Peloton Wife. This is a social game.
Yeah. Now listen to this. Baby Yoda finds Lil Nas X creepy and tells the other, is Lil Nas X being bullied?
Oh my God. What happened? Is everyone in the HOH room making fun of Lil Nas X?
Oh my God.
They closed the door in his face. They flipped his mattress. They're saying he's creepy.
Creepy? Why is he creepy, Yoda?
Yeah, you're the thing that looks like a Muppet.
You're the thing that eats frogs that walks around.
And doesn't talk to anybody.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not liking this treatment of Lil Nas X.
Okay. All right. After borrowing an item from Regina King, Popeye's chicken sandwich accidentally breaks it. All right. Regina King had selected Popeye's chicken sandwich in House Guest Choice, but now what item do you think that Popeye's chicken sandwich borrowed from Regina King that broke it? It wasn't an egg, right?
It was a plate.
A plate.
It was so heavy that the plate just cracked in half.
Okay, and meanwhile, Popeye's chicken sandwich also involved with Emilia Clarke. Popeye's chicken sandwich attempts to blame and call out Emilia Clarke for certain actions in the house and how Emilia deserves to leave. Boy, Popeye's chicken sandwich is turning into like a real bully.
What happened to Popeye's chicken?
The whole house has gone crazy, Mike.
What's wrong with Popeye's chicken sandwich?
I don't know. A real heel turn also for Popeye's chicken sandwich.
I think Popeye's chicken sandwich, I don't know, maybe it's starting to miss home a little bit and starting to go a little stir crazy. This is week 5. They've been in the house for a little more than a month, but man, just breaking things and railing on other house guests.
Yeah, boy, this Big Brother house, no good things ever happen here.
Yeah, it seems like this is a pretty ugly week in the house, all things considered.
Oh no. Okay, Thanos has earned some extra money for this week's budget in a test. This week, is this Big Brother UK?
Or Big Brother Canada? Was his task to show everybody like Titan traditions, like when Will had to show Newfoundland traditions?
Earned money for this week's budget in a task. Okay.
I mean, Big Brother's budget got cut in half in a snap, so they really had to earn more money.
All right, let's go to Eviction Night.
Now, could this earn goodwill for Thanos last minute?
I think Taylor Swift is in more trouble than Thanos here.
Yeah, I would say so. I think she's going to be our last pre-jury boot here,
All
unfortunately.
Right. Okay, So let's see our votes here. And by a vote of 9-0,
Unanimous.
a shutout. Unanimous vote. It's got to be Taylor
You have
Swift.
to think so.
No, it's Thanos.
Why? Why?
He's evil. He is evil.
Did they say... I wonder if it was something about the task. If it was like, wow, he's doing things secretly. What other secrets do you think he's keeping?
Yeah.
You know?
Boy, I wonder if Taylor threw him under the bus.
I think she, you know what? She performed a song in her eviction speech about him, and it really changed everyone's minds last minute.
Okay. All right. This is the end game for Thanos.
Yes, unfortunately, the Iron House came along and just snapped him out of existence in any sort of timeline. So, yeah, Thanos unfortunately falls here, but Taylor moves on. Maybe we could see an unlikely partnership between Taylor and the Peloton Wife, even though Peloton Wife...
No, they're rivals. They're rivals.
Peloton Wife needs some positivity
It's
right
another
now.
feud for Taylor Swift. Okay, so for Thanos, we will MC you later, okay? All right. Let's move on. Week 6. Almost halfway there on our Big Brother.
Yeah, I think we might be starting the jury here.
Okay. Yeah, let's see. So we are down to Baby Yoda, Emilia Clarke, Jason Momoa, Keanu Reeves, Lil Nas X, Lizzo, Lori Loughlin, been very quiet recently, Peloton Wife, 2 HOH wins. Then we have Popeye's Chicken Sandwich, Regina King, Taylor Swift. That is, 11 house guests? Okay. So... with 11 house guests, as I've now zoomed way too far out, so we will get back to where we were. Okay, so does that mean we are in the jury phase, Mike?
If we're assuming this is a modern Big Brother season, then yes, that would be my assumption. We don't know how these simulations work. Again, this is our first Big Brother version, so we could be entirely in the Wild West here.
Okay.
Much
all
like
right.
Lil Nas X's hat is implying.
All right. Not the Kanye West who was evicted
unfortunately.
way back when. Okay. All right. Looks like there's an alliance simply between Keanu Reeves and Popeye's Chicken Sandwich.
All right. Well, that looks like a tight twosome. Looks like there's another one between Lil Nas X and Lori Loughlin as well, which is good because Lil Nas X needs a friend right now. He's sort of become the butt monkey of the house.
Was Keanu Reeves Bill or Ted?
He was Ted.
He was
Theodore
Ted.
Logan.
Okay, there you go. I didn't know you were such a big Bill and Ted stan.
Oh, I love it. Wild Stallions forever.
Okay. Okay, well, that is the new alliance between Keanu Reeves and Popeye's Chicken
So
Sandwich.
it'd be a Wild Sandwich? Is that the name of the alliance?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. All right, let's proceed here to our next HOH competition, and it's going to be a woman HOH here. It is between Taylor Swift, Lizzo, and Emilia Clarke. They're down to the final 3, and the winner is Lizzo. Lizzo HOH out of nowhere.
Okay, this is a wild card. You know, Lizzo doesn't really have any sort of tight bonds with anybody. We've seen a lot of stuff brewing in the house. Could Lizzo use this as an opportunity to take out someone who's causing a lot of ire to the other house guests?
Okay. All right. So let's see if this Lizzo HOH has any juice. Let's see. Who does Lizzo put on the block? It's Lil Nas X and the Peloton Wife.
Peloton Wife. I guess Peloton Wife, she put herself out there. She won 2 HOHs, not necessarily back-to-back, but...
Now, interestingly, Peloton Wife was the one, she flipped over Lil Nas X's mattress.
Yeah. Oh, it could be very, very much like a Big Brother 10 Jesse and Rennie nomination of like you
like,
two squash
hey,
your beef here.
You guys figure it out. One goes home. We can't deal with this fighting anymore.
Exactly. Squash your beef. And the Popeye chicken sandwich says, squash your chicken.
Damn. Okay. All right. Let's see who's playing in the veto this week. What is it? Zingbot week yet? Is that coming up?
No. I think these people need to be zinged.
All right. Lizzo. She is going to draw Keanu Reeves.
Keanu's been participating
House
a
guest
lot.
choice. House guest choice. Keanu Reeves.
Oh.
Okay. Lil Nas X has drawn Lori Loughlin.
Okay.
And Peloton Wife. She drew Taylor Swift. She cannot be happy about that.
That's not good. She is steaming, though that might just be sweat rising off of her after a nice workout.
Okay. All right. Let's go to our veto competition. It's going to come down to Lil Nas X, Lori Loughlin, and Peloton Wife.
We could see a nom win here, Rob.
Yes. Both nominees are in the top 3. And the winner is Peloton Wife. She has pulled herself down off the block. She is a comp beast.
Wow. And I think that makes the target even bigger on her, but she does survive this week. She needs to broker something, Rob, because she lost her closest ally in Reem, and I don't think she's been able to recover any ground since.
Okay. All right. So Peloton Wife is going to pull herself off of the block with the power of veto. Lizzo will be forced to name a replacement nominee. Any guesses on this?
Against Lil Nas X. Lizzo...
I mean, Baby Yoda. I mean, if Lizzo is like, hey, you two are fighting. I mean, Lil Nas X also fighting with Yoda.
That's true. Baby Yoda was...
calling Lil Nas X creepy.
Throwing Lil Nas X under the horse-drawn carriage. So...
Because he's from the Old Town Road?
Exactly.
The Old Republic Town Road? Okay. All right. So let's see what Lizzo is going to do here. Lori Loughlin.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Lil Nas X and Lori Loughlin.
Could Lori be too quiet here? Could it be that, like, we don't trust you because we haven't heard anything? You're not pot committed at this point.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see what's going to go on in the house.
Oh,
this
no.
week. Lil Nas X invents a new game, and the house was thrilled to have something to do. So good for...
Yeah, I think the game is called Talk About Anybody But Lil Nas X. Or say something nice about Lil Nas X.
Okay. Meanwhile, Jason Momoa attempts to blame and call out Keanu Reeves for certain actions in the house and how Keanu deserves to leave.
Yeah, he says that Keanu's walking around like he learns kung fu. He's trying to fight everybody at once, and Keanu is denying any of these flagrant accusations.
Okay. Then Lil Nas X makes an effort to improve relationships with that. Boy, Lil Nas X's social game is really on point.
Just in time, too. He picked a good time to do it, considering he is facing eviction at this point.
He is campaigning hard to stay in the house.
Yeah.
Regina King tells a heartfelt story about why she needs the money.
Makes sense. I think she can talk about how just winning an Oscar is not necessarily going to guarantee you a career. I think she can go into the stats behind that and how she says, I might have the gold right now, but I need more gold at the end if I want to keep making a difference in people's lives.
Gold. Okay. All right. So there you go. Regina King is going to tell a heartfelt story about why she needs the money. Okay. All right. It's a real Cinderella story. It's on her IMDb.
I was going to say.
That is one of that she's known for 4 things on her IMDb. Not Watchmen. According to her IMDb, she's known for Ray.
Mm-hmm.
If Beale Street Could Talk.
Yes, that's the one she won the Oscar for.
Miss Congeniality 2 and Cinderella Story.
Oh, boy. Well, maybe that means an America's AFP prize for Regina King, Miss Congeniality?
Yeah. Regina King had a recurring role on The Big Bang Theory.
What? Wait, that doesn't seem like that makes sense.
She had a recurring role in The Big Bang Theory.
Are you sure this is not like a different show, like an intense drama called The Big Bang Theory?
No.
She was in season 6, 7, 8, 11, and 12.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There you go. All right. We're not doing IMDb bags for too many people. All right. Lil Nas X and Lori Loughlin are on the block. They give speeches about why they should stay.
I'm thinking Lori's going to be our mayoress of the jury villa here.
Yeah. Also, Lori Loughlin appears to be giving a charitable donation to everybody in the house to keep her.
Yeah, she's essentially saying, if you have kids, I have a feeling they'll get into a good college if you keep me. Don't worry.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's see how the house voted. Okay, by a vote of 5-3.
Close vote.
It is close. Lil Nas X.
Oh.
He's off on the Old Town Road.
To Julie Chen Moonves.
Julie Chen Moonves.
Oh, man. And he was doing so well, too. He had a really crappy week last week, and you think he was made up for it, but at the end of the day, to quote another guy who wore a cowboy hat, I think he was not able to make up for it, and they sent him home.
What guy is?
The end of the day.
Oh, that was Beast Mode Cowboy.
Yeah, actually, Keanu Reeves learned kung fu from him.
Mm-hmm. All right. Just a Judy chop.
Judy chop.
Okay. All right. So we are down to now the final 10 here in Big Brother Celebrity 2019. All right. So let's see our alliances. So this is interesting. So with Lil Nas X out of the picture, it does look like that Regina King has taken his place here with Keanu Reeves, Lori Loughlin, Taylor Swift, and Popeye's Chicken Sandwich.
And it looks like, I guess this alliance, again, we didn't see the individual votes, but I'm assuming is when two people were up on the block from the alliance, they decided to keep Lori Loughlin over Lil Nas X. Maybe they felt she was more of an appealing ally above Lil Nas X, who is not exactly earning a lot of favor amongst the other house guests. But yeah, it seemed like they had to cut bait with him.
Yeah, one of the most interesting relationships in the house has been between Regina King and the Popeye's Chicken Sandwich. We saw when Regina King picked Popeye's Chicken Sandwich as her house guest choice, but then Popeye's Chicken Sandwich borrowed something from Regina King and broke it. But now they're part of this big alliance here together.
Yeah, it seems like it might be a kindred friendship. Let's see if we can rebuild this alliance like they rebuilt that plate with a lot of Scotch tape.
Okay. All right. Let's see where we go from here in the HOH competition. Could be the Peloton lady.
Wow.
Peloton Wife could have her third HOH, Jason Momoa or Lori Loughlin. And it is Lori Loughlin.
Wow.
She is the new HOH. Lori Loughlin heating up.
From the block to the HOH room.
She's
asking John Stamos to move in. The twins are moving in. Everyone's moving into the HOH room.
Yeah, her game has really pulled a wake up San Francisco.
Yes, she needs to find her Danny Tanner in the game, though.
Is it Keanu Reeves?
It could be Keanu Reeves. He is gawky.
Okay, let's see who is going up on the block. It is Lizzo and Emilia Clarke.
Well, I mean, Lizzo did nominate her last round. That makes sense. Emilia Clarke's an interesting
She's
choice.
She's been quiet of late.
Yeah, and, she had a real hot start. She won those top two
loves a hot start.
Exactly. It's practically flames bursting off of her. But she did win those two competitions in week 2. She went pretty quiet afterwards, but I think Lori's been paying attention to that.
Okay. All right. Let's see where we go with Lori Loughlin and Lizzo and Emilia Clarke are going to participate in the Power of Veto competition. Lori Loughlin is going to draw Keanu Reeves, the Danny Tanner. Okay. Then Lizzo is going to draw Taylor Swift, somehow still in the game. And Emilia Clarke is going to draw Peloton Wife.
Ooh, these are the big guns. These are some comp beasts, Let's see. I think this could be a chance of them snatching the win away from those nominees.
Okay. All right. So Peloton Wife is out first. It's going to come down to Taylor Swift, Lori Loughlin, and Emilia Clarke.
So we have another nom win here.
And the winner is Emilia Clarke. She has won the Golden Power of Veto.
That's like the 4th week in a row that a nominee has won the Power of Veto.
Yes. And a golden crown is worn here by a Targaryen once again.
Yeah. And do you think Jason Momoa hosted the competition and gave her the golden crown?
No, hopefully not. Hopefully not. Okay. All right. So here we are. Lizzo and Emilia Clarke are sitting on the nomination chairs. Emilia Clarke is going to use the power of veto on herself. So Lori Loughlin
this will not be her last Christmas.
A replacement nominee. Who will it be, Mike?
Ooh, who's going to sit next to Lizzo? I'm thinking Lori Loughlin. I'm thinking Baby Yoda. Lori's not in a relationship with Baby Yoda. I feel, and the floaters are starting to sink here. So
okay, she's in that big alliance. The replacement nominee is going to be Jason Momoa.
Ooh.
All right, Lizzo and Jason Momoa. Somebody is going home. Meanwhile, while having a conversation, Regina King accidentally makes an inappropriate comment. Oh, boy.
I think she says, and I'm Sister Night. I mean, what did I say?
All right. We talked about the new Bill and Ted, Keanu Reeves and Popeye's Chicken Sandwich. According to this, they are bonding extremely well. Real bro alliance.
Yeah, bro and bread.
Bro. Bro and Bread getting along real well for Keanu and the chicken sandwich. Meanwhile, Emilia Clarke and Taylor Swift. Emilia Clarke attempts to blame and call Taylor Swift out for certain actions in the house and how Taylor deserves to leave.
Taylor Swift's really become the Rachel Riley here, right? It really seems like she's just attracting a lot of negative attention, whether due to her own actions or other people's.
Look, haters are going to hate, okay?
She's got to shake it off.
Shake it off. Shake it off, Taylor. All right. Meanwhile, Baby Yoda and Keanu Reeves. Baby Yoda is irrationally lashing out at Keanu Reeves.
It's because Baby Yoda was playing with that little ball, and Keanu Reeves took the little ball from the Baby Yoda, and Baby Yoda was not happy about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Really, it comes down to can Baby Yoda's powers outdo Neo? They're really getting into it with one another.
This is really a fanboy's dream come true. Which is more powerful, the Matrix or the Force?
Okay, we'll find out. Baby Yoda is kind of a jerk.
Yeah, Baby Yoda. But I think Baby Yoda is getting like a very kind edit. Like I could see feeders being like, you don't see the real Baby Yoda.
People are like, we love Baby Yoda.
No, you don't get it.
You don't get it.
He's had several talks with production.
Down to number 12 on Jokers. Okay. We almost had the Joker in this.
Yeah, exactly. He was very close, but he was stuck dancing on the stairs into the house.
Yeah, we had a lot of close calls of people that almost made the list.
Well, if Joker 2 comes out, then we'll make for best of 2021 Big Brother season.
Okay. All right. Lizzo and Jason Momoa are on the block. Okay. Let's see how the House voted. We're going to see that it is going to be a vote. 5-2.
Ooh, okay.
Who do you think it's going to be, Mike?
I think it's going to be Jason Momoa. I feel like they think he's too quiet.
Yep. This is like when Jack was up on the block. You got to take the shot. People are like, Jason Momoa will win this game if we don't vote him out right now.
They know each other. Him and Emilia Clarke know each other.
It's Jason Momoa.
Yeah, I think, listen, he finished one position better than his counterpart, so I think we got that cons type squared away.
Okay, all right. So he's going to swim on out of here. Is he going to the jury?
I would assume. I think him and Lil Nas X are in the jury. I guess we'll see at the end. We're not entirely sure. He has not been denoted with a jury marker as of yet, so we'll see. Maybe America votes by the end. Maybe they go OTT style here.
Okay. All right. We are down to the final 9 here on our Big Brother season, and we're nothing new going on with the alliances except for the best of friends in the house, Keanu Reeves and Popeye's chicken sandwich. The alliance has dissolved. What happened?
Keanu got hungry.
He got hungry.
He just looked at the sandwich, and the sandwich knew that relationship had instantly changed.
Why are you looking at me like that? Okay. All right. So now we have our new HOH. It will be either Popeye's chicken sandwich. It will be Emilia Clarke, or it will be Regina King. And the HOH here at the final 9 is going to be Popeye's chicken sandwich. You are the new HOH.
This is the one I've been waiting to see.
Okay.
What will happen if a sandwich is HOH?
Okay, Mike, do you think that the Popeye's chicken sandwich gets a gift basket? And what is in it?
I
Pickles?
think nice side of fries, ketchup.
Okay. All right. So who wants to see my HOH room? Okay. All right. Popeye's chicken sandwich. Could Keanu go up on the block here?
It depends on how vindictive the sandwich is.
Is it a spicy sandwich?
Or is it plain and mild?
I feel like the Popeye's chicken sandwich is not spicy.
No, I feel like the Chick-fil-A one is more so spicy. So this might be a more, if it was trading off with the spicier Chick-fil-A sandwich, then maybe we'd see a spicier side there. But I could see them staving off the Keanu nom for now.
Okay. All right. Let's see our nominees. And it is Emilia Clarke and Peloton Wife.
Listen,
big game hunting.
Yeah, you gotta go for the Peloton Wife, because chances are she's gonna win a competition even if she's not participating in it, apparently.
Okay. All right. Let's see who's going to get drawn for the veto. Popeye's chicken sandwich will pull Keanu Reeves for the house guest choice.
Wow. It looks like a quick bonding between these two.
They got back together.
Build a bridge.
Okay, Emilia Clarke is going to draw Regina King to play in the veto. And then we will have our Peloton Wife. She's going to draw Lori Loughlin.
I mean, you got to put your money on the Peloton Wife at this moment.
No, it will not be the Peloton Wife. It comes down to Lori Loughlin, the Popeye's chicken sandwich and Emilia Clarke.
Emilia Clarke, this would be her second veto in a row if she wins, I believe.
All right. Let's see. The power of veto will go to Emilia Clarke.
Veto queen!
Yeah, Khaleesi. Veto Khaleesi. Okay. All right. So Emilia Clarke now is going to pull herself down off the block. And this could be the week that the Peloton wife goes home.
Yeah, I mean, she has actually taken on the 9 lives from the cat that got evicted first and was able to really avoid a lot of evictions here. But considering she's such a big threat, I can't imagine why she doesn't go here.
All right. So Emilia Clarke will use the power of veto on herself. And so the Popeye's chicken sandwich will nominate a replacement nominee. And it is Baby Yoda.
Whoa. Ooh.
Baby Yoda or Peloton wife are going home, Mike.
Now, this is tough because the fans are saying, get rid of Baby Yoda.
They hate
this
him.
is your chance.
They hate him. You know, I saw an article on Twitter today that was said, enjoy Baby Yoda while you can. And they must have had the live feed.
Yeah, this is real. We found the Vegas account for this.
Spoilers coming. Baby Yoda is a jerk and nobody likes him. But Peloton wife is not great either.
Yeah, I mean, I think...
Remember she flipped over Lil Nas X's mattress?
People have short-term memories in the Big Brother game. You know, it's the lesser of two evils often with these nominees.
Yeah. Is Popeye's chicken sandwich now the hero of the season?
Yeah, I think now that we're standing Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Okay. All right. Oh, no. We thought things had gotten to the worst point with the flipping of the mattress from when Peloton wife did it to Lil Nas X. But now Emilia Clarke has flipped the mattress of Keanu Reeves.
Wow. Now, do you think this was like a courtesy flip? Like you need to flip your mattresses ever so often? Or do you think it was actually done out of malice?
No, I think she's mad.
Yeah, I think this is clearly a maneuver. This is a tactic. I think she favors Keanu, the Night King of this group right now, and she wants to sort of get her revenge here.
Yeah, she came in hot after winning the veto, and then just
started flipping mattresses.
A rampage. Meanwhile, though, Keanu Reeves uses this time to bond with Regina King.
Interesting. I mean, I'm assuming he went into the consoling arms of Regina King as a result of the horrible actions of Emilia Clarke, and I think it's good for Keanu. Keanu actually, I think, might stand the best chance of winning at this point. He's made a lot of good bonds with people. He's in a pretty solid
He hasn't won
alliance.
anything. Doesn't have a great resume.
Yeah, but there's a comp stretch at the end that I'm sure he can win. We're only at the final 9, Rob. There's a lot of game left.
Okay. Regina King has earned extra money for this week's budget in a task, which she also had that heartwarming story about why she needs the money. So
yeah, I think Regina's an early candidate for AFP, I would say, depending on how far she gets.
Okay. And now Peloton wife and Taylor Swift, after borrowing an item from Taylor, Peloton wife accidentally broke it.
R.I.P. Taylor Swift's guitar. Peloton wife wanted to fancy playing it, but she tried riding it like a bike and broke it.
Okay. All right. Peloton wife is here on the block going up against Baby Yoda. We're at the final 9. You want to get vote by vote?
Let's start seeing the votes here. So we only have 6.
All right. Emilia Clarke is going to vote to evict Baby Yoda.
Ooh, okay.
Keanu Reeves. I want to give a shout out to my friend Bill and everybody.
Trinity,
Back to the Matrix. Sandy D. The bus.
Oh, actually, fun fact: I do believe Keanu Reeves and Lori Loughlin were also in a movie together. So
really?
There's a lot. Yeah, I think they were in some sort of movie where like he took her to prom, but he accidentally used her as a prostitute.
What? Used her as a prostitute?
I think so.
What does that even mean?
I might have to look this up now.
He accidentally paid her money and then had sex with her?
No, he accidentally drove her into a seedy part of town and sold her off to somebody.
What? What movie is this, Mike?
All right, we're taking a brief
hiatus.
Brief hiatus here while I look this up. Let's see. It is called The Night Before from 1988.
Okay, boy. I don't know what's going on there. That's a bigger scandal than this whole college admissions.
A geek takes Tara to the prom but ends up in the wrong side of LA. He wakes up in a dark alley and slowly remembers what happened to them.
It's like The Hangover?
He sold Tara to a pimp. A night to remember.
Oh boy, a nightmare to remember. All right. Keanu Reeves I vote to evict Peloton Wife.
Yeah, I think Keanu Reeves would be your best impression, I think, of the season.
All right. That's one vote Baby Yoda, one vote Peloton Wife. Lizzo votes to evict Peloton Wife.
Ooh.
Okay. Lori Loughlin votes to evict Peloton Wife.
Oh, we're getting into dicey territory here. We need 2 more votes for Baby Yoda, or it's not a tie.
Okay. Regina King votes to evict Peloton Wife. Shouldn't have broken her stuff. And Taylor Swift votes to evict Baby Yoda.
Okay, Emilia Clarke and
4-2.
and Taylor Swift in the minority here.
By a vote of 4-2, Peloton Wife has been evicted.
Her ride has come to an end.
Her ride or die.
It was die, evidently.
She does not want to go home. She's very happy to go to the jury house and not with Peloton husband.
Yeah, exactly. She's excited to spend some time there. Wow. Oh, man, people are steamed that Baby Yoda ends up staying here to live another day.
Yeah. All right, down to our final 8 here in the Big Brother house. And so alliances are pretty much still where they've been all season long.
Keanu and Popeye's Chicken Sandwich have not come back together formally as an alliance, but it seems like they're cautiously eyeing one another.
And we haven't made a big deal about it, Mike, but now here we are at the final 8. Worthwhile to note that there has been this alliance of 5. It started out, it was Keanu Reeves, Lori Loughlin, Popeye's Chicken Sandwich, Taylor Swift, and Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X got voted out. They brought Regina King in, and it does seem as though this alliance has daylight to get to the final 5 now.
Yeah, we realized this was the first 5 in, right? So this this is like what Big Brother Canada 2 was going to be.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We'll see if the Keanu, Lori Loughlin, Popeye's Chicken Sandwich, Regina King, Taylor Swift alliance can hold here. All right. So we're going to get our next HOH.
Oh, I believe it's What the Bleep, which is fun.
Okay, it's coming down to Baby Yoda, Keanu Reeves, and Taylor Swift. And the winner is Taylor Swift, the new HOH, and she's part of that 5.
All right, so we're thinking a nominee, probably Baby Yoda and Lizzo.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Baby Yoda and Lori Loughlin's in the alliance. I'm trying to figure out who's on the outs here. So we had those main 5. We only have 3 left. Baby Yoda, Lizzo, and I'm trying to remember the third one, but I can't at this moment.
Okay, all right. Let's see who the nominees are. It's Emilia Clarke and Baby Yoda.
That was the third one.
All right, Baby Yoda and Emilia Clarke are up on the block. The alliance of 5 have held.
Yes, I think. Should we call them the influencers?
The influencers.
You think that's like the weird name they would give their alliance, right?
Well, what is that alliance? It's Keanu Reeves,
Lori Loughlin.
It's Lori Loughlin. Well, that they were in the movie together.
Yeah, they were. I don't remember.
Yeah.
We have the Popeye's Chicken Sandwich, which is very influential in 2019. We've got Regina King, and we've got Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. The Fast Food Alliance.
Okay, I like the Fast 5.
The Fast 5. Yeah, none of them are in that movie, right?
No, I don't think so. I believe we did not cast The Rock or Vin Diesel in this.
The Rock was another one. He came close.
He was on the short list for being a very tall man.
He was on the short list. Okay. Baby Yoda and Emilia Clarke are up on the block. Let's see who's going to play in Veto. Taylor Swift. She's going to draw Popeye's Chicken Sandwich in her alliance.
Good draw.
Baby Yoda is going to draw Keanu Reeves. Doesn't help him. And then Emilia Clarke is going to draw Regina King.
This is not a good draw.
Baby Yoda really needs to win. All right, I guess, or Emilia Clarke.
Yeah, I was going to say,
we don't know who the target is.
Yeah, Emilia Clarke's the more threatening one, but again, BrantSteele tends to just completely throw away that logic.
Okay, all right. It's going to come down to Keanu Reeves, Popeye's Chicken Sandwich, and Baby Yoda. And the winner here is Popeye's Chicken Sandwich has won.
I told you, Sandwich is going on that comp spree. Building that resume for the end game.
All right. So you have to think Popeye's Chicken Sandwich are going to will leave the nominations alone.
You would imagine so, which would be the first time in, I want to say, 6 weeks that's happened.
Yeah, we have not seen that very much. Popeye's Chicken Sandwich does not use the power of veto. Puts it back in the box. The chicken sandwich comes in. And so Baby Yoda or Emilia Clarke, one of them is going home.
Well, let's see. Hopefully, will it be the one who just survived the block or the one who flipped someone's mattress last week?
Yeah, but Baby Yoda also has said that Lil Nas X was creepy. So, all right. Keanu Reeves makes an effort to improve his relationships in the house. Meanwhile, Baby Yoda breaks down and threatens to quit.
All right, I think he's full Jedi hooding.
He's hooding.
He covers himself in the Jedi hood and just immerses himself in Dagobah.
Could be a good move for Baby Yoda. It looks like Baby Yoda doesn't want to be there anymore.
Trying to play possum, yeah.
Yeah, Daenerys is going full Targaryen, getting ready to fight. Maybe people are going to say, let's vote out Emilia Clarke. She's way more threatening. All right. Let's go ahead and see the votes here. We will have only 5 votes this week. Keanu Reeves, I vote to evict Emilia. Lizzo votes to evict Emilia. That's 2 votes for Emilia. Lori Loughlin votes to
could this
evict
be
Emilia.
unanimous?
The Popeye's chicken sandwich votes to evict Emilia, and boy, Yoda's Jedi mind trick may have worked on the house.
That was all Baby Yoda's eviction speech. You will not vote for me.
By a vote of 5-0, Emilia Clarke is evicted from the house.
Wow. I mean, this was a tough blow for the Misfits, for anyone who's not in the Fast Five, because, I mean, that was probably the biggest competition beast of the people who were not in that main alliance.
3 POVs for Emilia Clarke.
Wow.
1 HOH. She leaves as the Veto Khaleesi.
Wow. And it's going to be tough to see anyone take that spot. Yoda and Lizzo better hope for an HOH win sometime sooner. They're going to be the next 2 on the block.
Yeah. Lizzo has won an HOH earlier this season. Yoda has 1 POV win. We'll see what happens as the Fast Five is going to set their sights on Lizzo and Baby Yoda, who do not seem to be working together either. Okay. All right. Let's see. Maybe they'll sell each other out. Okay. Let's go to our HOH competition.
Come on,
Baby Yoda is in contention with Lori Loughlin and Keanu Reeves. And the winner of the HOH is Baby Yoda.
Woo!
Boy, has Baby Yoda gone to underdog status and now everybody's back in on Baby Yoda?
Yeah, it's this weird thing with Big Brother where, you go from being perennially
Stan
hated.
the underdog.
Yeah, where you're like, oh man, anybody but, and we're rooting for Baby Yoda now. Like, forget what he did. That was in the past. Baby Yoda's now our savior here. He's our only hope.
Okay, all right. So there we go. Baby Yoda. Who is Baby Yoda going to put up on the block? Do not put Lizzo up on the block, Baby Yoda.
Yeah, Baby Yoda, do not pull a Fessy.
Okay. Baby Yoda is going to give us our 2 nominees, and it is going to be Taylor Swift and Keanu Reeves.
Okay, well, Taylor, I believe, did nominate Baby Yoda at one point.
Way back when.
Keanu, probably not seeing eye to eye on a lot of stuff.
Was that the right 2? Should Popeye's chicken sandwich have seen the block here?
I'm thinking maybe, yeah, I mean, these are probably the 2 most influential members of the Alliance, right? I mean, it feels like these are the 2 that would probably be pulling
Didn't
the
get
string.
cute here. Didn't put up, Keanu and Lizzo. And
Right.
then I'm going to go ahead and then make sure that one of them goes home. Okay. No backdoor here. Here we go. All right. So let's go to our nominees or our veto draw. Baby Yoda is going to draw Popeye's chicken sandwich to participate. Could be good for Keanu.
Yep.
Taylor Swift is going to draw Lizzo.
Okay.
Okay. Boy, Lizzo better leave these nominations alone.
Yeah, seriously.
And then we have Keanu Reeves draws Regina King to participate. So, again, all people left from the Fast Five. Let's go to our veto results. And the winner of the Power of Veto is Popeye's Chicken Sandwich.
Dang.
Okay.
I think that's the sandwich's second veto winner in a row now.
Could the Fast Five cut a deal with Baby Yoda to nominate Lizzo as a replacement, and then they will keep Baby Yoda safe next week?
I mean, listen,
Don't take that deal.
I was gonna say, like,
They're lying to you.
This deal keeps getting worse and worse.
Yeah, pray they don't change it any further, Baby Yoda.
Don't allow Lizzo to get put in carbonite at the jury house.
All right. So Taylor Swift and Keanu Reeves are going to say why they should be saved, and Popeye's Chicken Sandwich uses the power of veto on Keanu Reeves, as expected.
All right.
So Baby Yoda...
Let's see if Baby Yoda screws this up.
Well, okay, Baby Yoda has to put either Regina King or Lori Loughlin on the block.
Yep. If they put Lizzo up, then Taylor Swift's guaranteed to stay.
Okay. Baby Yoda has put Lizzo up on the block.
You stupid Yoda!
I mean, he is just a baby.
Oh no!
He is a baby.
We had so much faith in you.
You were the chosen one. Okay.
Why? You thought you had the higher ground.
Yeah. Okay. Taylor Swift and Lizzo are on the block.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Baby Yoda is not dealing well with this. He knows he made a big mistake. He breaks down and threatens to quit for the second week in a row.
I don't know. We're starting to hear like the boy who cried Wampa here a little, right? Of like Baby Yoda threatens to quit. We'll see when it actually happens.
After a long DR session, he comes out, appears to be heavily medicated. Baby Yoda is the Sam the robot.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Baby Yoda get transformed Darth Vader-like into a droid.
Okay. All right. Taylor Swift and Lizzo are up on the block. 4 people will vote. Yoda will break a tie.
I mean, this has got to be a shutout. Lizzo's gone here.
Keanu Reeves votes to evict Taylor.
What?
Lori Loughlin votes to evict Lizzo.
Okay. Oh.
Popeye's Chicken Sandwich votes to evict Taylor Swift.
What's going on?
Regina King votes to evict Lizzo. Wow, a break in the alliance. Baby Yoda needs to break this tie, and maybe, is it possible Baby Yoda was smarter than we gave him credit for?
Could it be that maybe Baby Yoda made a plan for 2 separate people to throw hinky votes onto Taylor Swift and cause a 2-2 tie?
2-2 tie. This could be the fracture that people were waiting for in the Fast Five.
This is our day 45.
Baby Yoda will break the tie and votes to evict Taylor.
Blindside of the season, right, Rob? This is completely surprising. We thought Taylor was one of the biggest people in the Fast Five alliance. Turns out that for some reason, 2 of her allies turned on her, which gave Baby Yoda a golden opportunity that even though it made a huge mistake early on, it was able to redeem itself by voting out Taylor Swift here.
Yeah, it's looking like Baby Yoda could be the mastermind of the season.
Yeah, I think so. Slowly becoming the emperor, just leading things behind the scenes.
Wow. So look what you made Baby Yoda do, Taylor Swift. She had bad blood with a lot of different people throughout the course of the season.
Absolutely. Yeah. Can't wait for Baby Yoda to release its album 50 coming to stores soon.
Okay. All right. So Taylor Swift heads to the jury house.
Wow, we're getting rid of a lot of big players here between Emilia Clarke, Taylor Swift, the Peloton wife.
Yeah. And it looks like that the Fast Five Alliance may never, ever be getting back together.
Absolutely.
After this vote.
Definitely not.
All right. We're down to, is this the final 6?
Yes, we are.
Big move, hugest swing in the game. Baby Yoda, Keanu Reeves, Lizzo is still there, Lori Loughlin, Popeye's Chicken Sandwich, Regina King. Baby Yoda vulnerable this week, but the alliance, the biggest alliance in the house, just fractured right in half.
I think this is a good time for Keanu to win something. Keanu has not won anything yet, and this is really the home stretch when things become so comp-based. It's a good time, or else he's going to be facing elimination soon.
Okay, all right. Let's see. The alliances, as laid out here, Keanu Reeves, Lori Loughlin, Popeye's Chicken Sandwich still have an alliance. Then the foursome of the people in the Fast Five minus Taylor Swift, but it does not. Actually, that I meant to say that's what it's looking like. But then, according to this, Alliance 1, Alliance 2 has dissolved. So that makes sense after the Taylor Swift vote.
Yeah, I'm really imagining sort of like what happened to our big grateful slash.
This is the Sunday night episode. Everybody's going crazy. Julie is like telling us, well, you won't believe what happened on Thursday leading up to the vote. Tonight we'll go back and show you everything that happened.
Yeah, like tonight we're gonna show you what you missed, and it's Lori Loughlin yelling at a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
They knew each other. Okay. All right. Let's see where we go from here. We have a new HOH, and the new HOH will be one of Keanu, Regina King, or Lori Loughlin, and the winner is Lori Loughlin, HOH.
Wow. Well, let's see. Is she going to take advantage of the schism now and go after the others, or are Baby Yoda and Lizzo still targets for being on the outside?
Yeah. Baby Yoda and Lizzo are like the Cliff and Nicole They're hoping that they can just sort of like as we had with Jackson and Holly, and then also Christy and Tommy. There were the two pairs. We'll see if Lizzo and Baby Yoda can do a better job.
Yeah, they're really just sitting there up until Eviction Night, be like, I don't know. No, I know what do to. Sounds like Baby Yoda smoked several packs.
Yeah, Lori Loughlin. Her nominees are going to be, she nominated Lizzo and Baby Yoda.
No.
She's trying to get the Fast Five back together.
No, we found our Tommy.
Oh, boy. All right. So Lizzo and Baby Yoda are on the block.
But they're still the veto.
Still the veto. Still the veto.
Everyone's going to participate
Everybody
in the veto.
plays in the veto. No more picking players for the veto. Okay, our final 6 is all in the veto competition. And we are going to see that it's going to come down to Lori Loughlin, Lizzo, and Popeye's chicken sandwich. And Lori Loughlin, power move, wins the veto.
Look at her coming on strong near the end, too.
She will leave her nominations alone, and either Lizzo or Baby Yoda ends up going home.
They had that opportunity. I think, unfortunately, Lizzo not being able to clinch HOH might have guaranteed her going out here, though maybe they see Baby Yoda as the bigger threat considering what he was able to do against Taylor Swift last week.
Okay. This is like the Christy and Tommy situation where then whatever one ends up going home or the other one that stays is going to be in a pretty decent spot.
I thought you meant that they would reveal that they knew the other one after that person left.
Does Lizzo know Baby Yoda?
Yeah, they start bad-mouthing Baby Yoda, and Lizzo's like, I actually know him. I collaborated with him on a song.
Wow. Okay. All right. So let's see what happens in the house. Popeye's chicken sandwich tells a heartfelt story about why it needs the money.
It's just one item on a menu. You know, it's not even regarded in the highest amount. It's not even in supply.
People fight over the Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Exactly. It's a place of and a source of a lot of contention, and that weighs very heavily on its heart, much like the calories from the Popeye's chicken sandwich. Okay.
All right. Let's see our votes. There will only be 3 votes. It only takes 2 to evict tonight. Keanu Reeves will vote. A vote to evict Baby Yoda. All right. Popeye's chicken sandwich will vote to evict Baby Yoda. That's enough. Regina King votes to evict Lizzo.
Oh, okay. Do we think this was a pity vote?
By a vote of 2 to 1.
Think Regina was trying to buy Baby Yoda's jury vote?
Baby Yoda. To the jury house you go.
Wow. Do you think he's going to appear as a Force ghost in the jury house?
I don't know. Boy, Baby Yoda had the move of the season, got Taylor Swift knocked out, but then I'm sure that when we see that jury segment, Taylor Swift is going to be so happy when Baby Yoda walks in that door.
Or they're going to hook up.
Yeah, Thanos did not make the jury, right?
Yep, exactly.
Or we actually don't know. Might have made the jury. Okay. All right. So Baby Yoda is going to move on to the jury house. Keanu Reeves, Lizzo, Lori Loughlin, Popeye's Chicken Sandwich, or Regina King will go on to win this season. Mike, do you have a good feeling about who the winner could be?
I'm feeling like Keanu's in a good spot right now.
Keanu's in a good spot.
But it could be like a Godfrey Manguiza type of thing where he hasn't really shown his game a lot. It could be where he gets to the end and like, what have you done? Look at Popeye's Chicken Sandwich. They won 1 HOH and 2 vetoes. Did you win anything? And I think maybe that's going to unfortunately hurt Keanu. But I feel like from a position perspective, he's at least well positioned to go far.
Yeah. Before we did this tonight, I talked about Regina King. I thought that she would be potentially the favorite to win. She is here at the final 5, has not made a lot of noise so far, played very under-the-radar game.
I think Sandwich has been burning hot, much like the Sandwich Comes to You, has really been peaking at the right time. And come on, we all want a Sandwich to win this, right?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and see where we go from here. Okay. There is a big alliance, and it is versus Lizzo.
Oh,
but
nope.
The alliance of 4 is dissolved. With Lizzo in play, I wonder if maybe one of these pairs is eyeing Lizzo.
Or it just is a free-for-all at this point. I was worried. I was thinking this was going to be like a Big Brother 9 situation where Lizzo is the Sharon and everyone else is, the Jesus Warriors or whatever they were called. So I'm glad that at least things broke apart a little bit here, so we get a little bit less predictability.
Okay.
Or the Milkman, the Paperboy, or Evening TV.
All right. The HOH here at the Final Five, Mike, is going to be Lizzo. Oh, well, she waited for the right moment here. Okay.
Much like, it took a while for her
As
musical
good as
career
hell.
to become popular. I think it took a while for her Big Brother career to get popular as well.
Yeah, all of a sudden, look at Lizzo here at the Final Five. All right. So now Lizzo is going to put her nominees up. Okay, 2 members of the old Fast Five are going up, and it is going to be Lori Loughlin and Regina King. Now, Regina King voted for Lizzo to go home at that last vote, don't forget. So she was the one person that didn't vote for Baby Yoda.
Yeah, I'm also trying to remember, in the Taylor Swift vote, who were the 2 that voted... Were these the 2 that voted Lizzo out as well over Taylor Swift?
I don't recall.
Yeah,
I don't recall.
We're going to have to consult Big Brother Wikipedia for that one.
Check the wiki. Call Taryn real quick. All right. So Lizzo has nominated Lori Loughlin and Regina King.
Final Five Veto, comic books.
Everybody is going to be in the power of veto, including Keanu Reeves and the chicken sandwich. Okay? We'll get to the power of veto at the Final Five, and it is... the Popeye's chicken sandwich, another comp win for Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Yeah, again, they're really coming on strong. I'd have to imagine no veto use here, so it's going to be either Regina King or Lori Loughlin joining the jury.
Yeah, that Popeye's chicken sandwich and Keanu Reeves have sort of been on again, off again, but I have to think that Popeye's chicken sandwich does not want Keanu on the block.
Yeah, at this point, especially when allies are growing thinner, I could imagine there's like a secret final 2 alliance between the 2 of them. You want to guarantee someone who wants to take you to the end there.
All right, Popeye's chicken sandwich does not use the power of veto. So Lori Loughlin or Regina King will go home. All right, let's see. The house is really going crazy. Lizzo is irrationally lashing out at Regina King. You voted for me!
Twice!
What?
You wrote my name down twice. Or it could be a thing where maybe Regina King reached out to Lizzo and was like, hey, I want to work with you. And Lizzo's angry because she should have said that before the nominations. But it's clear that there's some bad blood between these 2, even though Taylor Swift is gone.
Yeah. Regina King is then saying back to Lizzo, you're a liar!
Why are you doing this?
Oh, boy. Keanu Reeves earned some extra money for this week's budget and a task.
Wow. I mean, again, the Big Brother budget must be really small if they're making house guests have to earn money for them.
Yeah. Boy. Is this Final Five live Big Brother podcast?
Yeah, this could be a hot contest here. You are in New York City. You're quizzing Eric Stein and Caitlin. Who's going to be going here over Lori Loughlin or Regina King?
Okay. Only 2 votes here. Keanu Reeves and Popeye's chicken sandwich. Keanu Reeves is up first. I vote to evict Lori.
Oh, no.
I thought he would have voted to evict Regina King.
Yeah, they had that alliance that was like 30 years in the making.
Yeah, Popeye's chicken sandwich is going to vote to evict Lori.
Oh, yes, these
by a
two
vote
are
of 2-0. Lori Loughlin is evicted from the Big Brother house. So here we are.
She went from the big house to the Big Brother house to the jury house.
All right. The final 4.
Wow.
2019 Big Brother Best of the Year is Keanu Reeves, Lizzo, Popeye's chicken sandwich, and Regina King. Lizzo has won 2 HOHs. She is not eligible to participate in the HOH here at the Final 4.
But we know that the veto is the most important part of the Final 4 here. They're the ones that dictate essentially all the power.
Okay. Now, Popeye's chicken sandwich and Keanu Reeves have really set themselves up well. They are the tightest alliance in the house. Lizzo and Regina King are fighting with each other.
That's very true. They have a bit of a schism between them. So you'd think Keanu Reeves and Popeye's chicken sandwich, if they stay in power, it's their call essentially as to who goes here. Who do they want to take to the final 3 with them and guarantee themselves sitting there at the end of those final 2 chairs?
Now, again, really comes down to who wins the veto.
Right.
The
Who's
final
been studying
4
their
HOH.
days?
Yes. I wonder if anybody will throw the final 4 HOH here. All right. So here we go. Final four HOH, and there's no alliances left in the house. And our final four HOH is going to be Regina King. She will
Okay.
move on
Guaranteed
to the final
see finale
three.
night. Yeah.
All right.
She's guaranteed to see that clip show.
All right. Then it comes down to she'll make her nominees. It doesn't really matter.
Right.
So the nominees are going to be Popeye's Chicken Sandwich and Lizzo. Again, it will really come down to who wins the veto. And the winner of the veto competition is going to be Lizzo.
Wow.
So Lizzo and Regina King
Oh my
will
God.
move on
We're gonna
to finale
see
night.
Keanu and the Sandwich, they thought they had the final two in their sights, but blam, two different competition wins coming their way, and now this pair, probably one of the strongest pairs in the game, has about to be broken up.
Yep, they're Cliff and Nicole here, the final four. They thought they had it.
Absolutely, but they didn't realize the comp streak of Lizzo and Regina King, the new power couple that apparently just fought but is now back together.
Yes. I don't know if they are together. Independently, they both won competitions.
That's
They're
true.
comp beasts, but they might also still hate each other's guts.
Well, it could be very much like a Big Brother 7 situation where it's sort of like Erica and Janelle, and maybe Regina and Lizzo start comparing notes and realizing, oh my God, this Sandwich and this guy have duped us.
Yeah.
We need to take them out.
Okay. All right. So it's really going to come down to, all right.
It's going to come down to Lizzo.
Okay.
It's Lizzo's decision.
All right, so Lizzo will take herself off of the block. Keanu Reeves will go on the block, and so it's Popeye's Chicken Sandwich and Keanu Reeves up on the
Wow.
block. A banner has flown over the house, says the sandwich is not to be trusted.
Wow. Who would have thought Subway finally got in the way of Big Brother?
Oh, boy, wow. Could the Final Four banner plane affect anything, Mike?
I mean, if it did, there'd be a lot coming down on Alison Grodner for not preventing these planes, for really affecting the end game.
Yeah. All right. We have one vote here, okay? All right. So it's going to come down to the only vote, the winner of the veto. Lizzo will then make her one vote.
I feel like the Sandwich is gone here. The Sandwich is the much bigger comp threat. Keanu has run nothing to this point. He's by far the better person to take the final three because you're pretty much guaranteed to see yourself in part 3 of the final HLH.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves is probably making the case of like, hey, you guys can't beat Popeye's Chicken Sandwich. The Popeye's Chicken Sandwich has won so much this season.
And people are literally fighting over it in the outside world.
Popeye's Chicken Sandwich says yes, but everybody likes Keanu.
That's very true. In fact, there's a
He's
movie.
very likely. He
There's a
doesn't have any
Key and Peele
enemies.
movie named after him, even.
All right. Let's see. Lizzo will vote to evict Popeye's Chicken Sandwich
What a run for the Popeye's Chicken Sandwich.
by a vote of 1-0. Popeye's Chicken Sandwich is evicted. So close to winning.
Damn shame.
So now, Popeye's Chicken Sandwich, what a run. 1 HOH, 3 Power of Veto wins, tied with Emilia Clarke for most of the season. It's going to come down to our three-part final HOH competition between Keanu, who has won nothing
Wow.
the whole season.
The ultimate GOAT, one would say.
Lizzo, 2 HOH wins and a POV, and Regina King, she won her 1 HOH and 1 POV.
This really does literally come down to competitions, and you feel like Keanu's not feeling great about this.
All right, part 1 of our HOH competition. This is the endurance. The house guests are going to enter the backyard and see 3 miniature Big Brother houses surrounding the nomination box. Each house guest must stand on the house, placing their key inside the box. The house guest must keep one hand on their keys at all times. The last player on the house with a hand on their key will win the final HOH. Okay. All right. The first person to drop out of the competition, Mike, is Keanu. Classic Keanu.
Classic Keanu. He's totally like the Jerry spot in Big Brother 10,
It's coming
right?
down, yes, coming down to Lizzo and to Regina King. And the winner of part 1 of the HOH here is Regina King.
Wow. Congratulate. Regina just really killing it.
Really coming on strong. Angela Abar style. All right. So now, in part 2 of the competition. Now, the house guests must jump into a tank of water where they will complete a puzzle that will create a path to each of the past HOHs. The house guests to complete this puzzle in the fastest time will win part 2 of the final HOH competition and advance to
so
part
who's
3.
better in the water?
Okay.
If only Jason Momoa was here.
Yeah, too bad. All right, Keanu and Lizzo compete, and Lizzo will win part 2. Keanu will win nothing the entire season.
But he still could get dragged to the final 2. And knowing what BrantSteele does, I would not be surprised if he still wins.
All right. Now we know Regina King and Lizzo have had their feuds over the course of this season.
And they have one here and as they show down to see who actually gets the title of the final HOH. It might just be a formality. Maybe they made a final 2 deal, but we need to see who holds that final power.
Who's got this, Mike? Who's got the final HOH?
I'm feeling Regina King. I think, she won the last HOH. It makes sense for her to continue that reign.
Okay. All right. Let's see our final HOH. I agree with you, by the way. It's Lizzo, though.
Wow.
Now, Lizzo has to take Keanu to the end.
You would think so. I mean, again, Regina just showed how great of a competitor she is. You look at the jury. She has friends on the jury. Keanu does as well, but he doesn't have as much of a resume to him.
All right. We will find out if this is about to end tragically for Regina King. Started off so well. Let's see. All right. Lizzo's one vote to evict. She will stand up in front of everybody and tell her one vote to evict. The truth is going to hurt somebody. She votes to evict Regina King.
If Beale Street could talk, they would say they would be disappointed for Regina King getting evicted.
Yeah, Regina King was so close. She was right there. Ultimately, it's going to be a Lizzo and Keanu Reeves final 2. Lizzo, what an underdog story.
Seriously.
It was the Fast Five alliance. It was her and Yoda. And then somehow Yoda won HOH.
And still nominated her.
It put her up on the block.
Yeah.
The alliance, the Fast Five alliance, completely fractured, but not before getting Yoda out of the house. Mm-hmm. Then they went after themselves, and what a run here by Lizzo to get herself to the end. She has to be the preeminent favorite to win the final 2 against Keanu Reeves, who has done nothing.
Well, it's an interesting story, right? It's a story of 2 narratives. Keanu Reeves is somebody who got in with an alliance from the very beginning and pretty much rode it till the tail fell off. Pretty much said, okay, I'm going to keep with this alliance. They were able to control a lot of the game, even though they did lose allies along the way. Lizzo is someone who had no alliance for the vast majority of the game, yet was able to survive. It comes down to what the jury, and whatever number of the jurors there are, what game style that they are going to prefer here. Lizzo does have the competition streak, but I would argue maybe Keanu has the connections in that he does have a lot of former allies in the jury. So it really could be a wash here.
Okay. All right. Let's see where we go here.
So Regina King is evicted.
Regina King is evicted.
Walks out in finale night.
Yeah. Big round of applause.
Yeah.
Maybe the fan favorite of the season.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know if that's included in this, so we will have to maybe determine that on our own.
See.
We might have to run a poll after this.
we'll let the listeners vote. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Mike. Let's go to our finale.
Wow.
Here is Lizzo, 3 HOH wins and a POV win up against Keanu Reeves.
I kind of love. I know that
nothing.
I know that this is obviously pretty much randomized, but I actually feel it's pretty indicative of 2019 that it's Lizzo versus Keanu Reeves.
Why?
They feel like 2 pretty big names, and they're not unlike some other people on here. They're not on here for infamous reasons. They're here for career-based reasons. And so you could say, like, if you could pick 2 people to represent, if you could pick a Rob and Sandra to represent 2019, I'd be pretty happy with Keanu Reeves and Lizzo.
Okay, let's find out if Keanu's game is about to go Duke Kaboom here. Who do you think's had the better year, Lizzo or Keanu Reeves?
Oh, that's really tough. Lizzo's actually had like awards to her name. You know?
I feel like that Lizzo has had the better 2019.
I would say so. I think it's because a lot of people, I guess it depends, like, would you rather have have people forget about you and then love you again, or not be remembered for a while and then people suddenly love you? Or would you rather have a mosquito win awards for you?
Yeah, I think that Lizzo is more of the, rocket ship year here. For Keanu, I mean, is 2019 even Keanu's best year? I would say that probably 1999 was better.
I can't wait to do that, BrantSteele.
Yeah, all the years of Keanu's career. So I think he's seen better years. 2019 is not even his best year. Okay, all right. Keanu versus Lizzo. Let's see how this is going to play out here in our finale. All right, our jury questions are opening up. Keanu and Lizzo give opening speeches.
All right, let's see. Okay, so we only have a
jury. Jury of 7.
Jury of 7. So we have Regina King, Popeye's Chicken Sandwich, Lori Loughlin, Baby Yoda, Taylor Swift, Emilia Clarke, and the Peloton Wife. I will note, so Regina King, Popeye's Chicken Sandwich, Lori Loughlin, and Taylor Swift were all in an alliance together. Mm-hmm. If they vote together, they theoretically have the majority.
Yes.
But you never know with individually minded voters. Baby Yoda, Emilia Clarke, and the Peloton Wife, they didn't really have a relationship with either one of them, so that's very up in the air.
And again, don't forget that Regina King also was feuding with Lizzo as well. Baby Yoda may have bonded with Lizzo. Did Peloton Wife get Lizzo, or did Lizzo get Peloton Wife?
Lizzo might have gotten Peloton Wife now that I think. Yes,
I mean,
remember.
Keanu has no blood on his hands.
Exactly, which is ironic given John Wick.
All right. Let's proceed to our jury questions. Okay. The jurors are voting. Okay, so let's see. Regina King has turned her key. Regina King has voted for Lizzo to win.
Okay.
Wow, she's not bitter juror.
Look at that.
She's not a bitter juror.
And you know what? I really appreciate that, especially reconciling the emotions of like just being voted out after being so close to winning that final HOH. Like, respect on her.
Okay. All right. Here we go. The Popeye's Chicken Sandwich has voted for her. He's got to vote for Keanu.
Let's see. Maybe their opinion turned in jury house.
Okay. Popeye's Chicken Sandwich votes for Lizzo.
Wow. Could we see a pact here? Could we?
Lori Loughlin voted for Keanu.
Okay, they said, you know what? I did make that movie with you in 1988.
Baby Yoda has been up and down. Baby Yoda has voted for Lizzo to win.
We just need one more
3
vote,
votes for Lizzo.
And it's Lizzo's win.
Taylor Swift has voted for Lizzo.
Hell yeah.
Emilia Clarke has voted for Lizzo. And the Peloton Wife votes for Lizzo.
Wow, a 6-1.
The winner of 2019 All-Stars. Lizzo, congratulations.
Wow. This is awesome. This is so fun.
Okay. Lizzo, best Big Brother winner of 2019?
Again, that's that low bar to limbo under, but I'd say she... you know what? I have no problems with Dane. Or, you know what? Actually...
I mean that. Look, Jackson the person and Jackson the player. I mean they both. Jackson won a lot of competitions, but so did Lizzo.
Right.
Lizzo, I think that is going to be much more embraced by the fans in terms of her underdog win.
It's sort of like a combination of like Jackson's competition status with Tamar Braxton's like fan reception.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, this was one of the great underdog Big Brother wins of all time.
Absolutely. And very, very rarely does an underdog story actually get pulled off in Big Brother, just because there are so many hoops you have to jump through to actually get there. And Lizzo got there, and that's freaking awesome.
She got there. She did it. So congratulations.
Oh, there is a fan favorite.
All right, we have a fan favorite vote.
So Julie Chamubez
calls
calls everyone back. She herds the cat back onto stage.
Okay. The top 3 have been revealed for the fan favorite vote. It comes down to Lori Loughlin, Regina King, and Taylor Swift.
I'm thinking Regina is a good person here. I don't know why they would want to give it to Lori Loughlin.
Yeah, Lori Loughlin, I don't think. Well, she could use the money, I think.
Yeah, maybe was that sob story.
Yeah. All right. The third place finisher, it was Taylor Swift.
Okay, she was a very polarizing character, so I can understand.
The winner of the $25,000 fan favorite, America's favorite house guest is Lori Loughlin.
Really? Wow! Regina King is robbed in so many ways. How did this happen? You know what? You know what it is? 90s kids.
90s
kids.
kids.
They rushed the ballot box and they made this happen.
Oh, boy. All right. So there you
Everyone
go.
want to see Aunt Becky get some money.
That's it. Lizzo is your winner of the season. We see all of the...
Ooh, weekly popularity.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
Ooh, this is the Joker's poll.
Yeah, this is the Joker's updates. So we see here in the early going, Lori Loughlin at one point was the most popular player. I guess those 90s kids really were voting hard for Lori Loughlin.
Oh, week 2,
Yeah.
Reem takes a hit.
Yeah. By the end of the season, the way that I don't even, this is so complicated. By the finale,
Oh, looks like Keanu
and
Reeves?
Thanos and Lori Loughlin and Regina King. Lizzo was sort of middle of the pack.
Interesting. You know what? Maybe.
Baby Yoda had no popularity by the end. So
Well,
we were,
look. Remember what he did. Never forget what he did to Lil Nas X.
yeah, I mean, Baby Yoda ended up at the very, it was between Reem and Baby Yoda at the bottom of the power rankings
Wow.
on Jokers all season.
Either you die and become a cat, or you live long enough to see yourself become Baby Yoda.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there we go.
Wow, what a season, Rob.
Yeah. Wild. Okay. There we go. And we could see the voting charts also. I'm going to leave this alone and see if there's any way that we can save this so that people can link to it if they want to ever go back and look at the stats. All right, Mike, what else is there to say? Boy, that flew by.
It really did. This was an experiment. I'd say this is probably the most audacious experiment since the first one we did, and I thought this worked out really well.
Very exciting. It was a great season. A very deserving winner of Lizzo.
Mm-hmm. I would say so. I think, people wanted to end things on a sweet note, given, I think, just the tone of a lot of reality television in the year 2019. I think mission successful.
Yes. I don't know if this is the season that we deserve, but it was the season that we needed.
Yeah, it was only this season could have a chicken sandwich make the final 4.
Yes. Okay. And now for people who have been clamoring for a fake Survivor season, that it is the Survivor off season at this point, and Survivor Stands versus Ops is going to be on the RHAP wheel.
Mm-hmm. And we've given it multiple spots since we took it away from the wheel for a while. So hopefully that means at some point in the next couple months it'll be coming up. But yeah, I'm very excited to get back into the fake Survivor of it all. This really sort of piqued my taste, Rob. It was an appetizer to hopefully the nice sandwich we'll dig into with that.
Yes. All right. Mike, where can people hear even more of the great Mike Bloom?
So you can always find me at a Mike Bloom type. At this point, all my coverage from Survivor 39 should be up at parade.com/tag/Survivor. As the Survivor 40 preseason begins, I'm sure I'll have some stuff coming out there as well. In the podcast sphere, I know that Jessica, Lisa, and I will be recapping Picard when that comes back later on in January, and we'll be having some lead-up weekly podcasts as well, starting in January, to sort of get everyone caught up with what exactly this Picard universe is. If people don't necessarily know who Picard is and want to just sort of jump in cold, this is sort of like a primer opportunity to get everyone used to exactly what the Star Trek universe is at this point for a very, very exciting return to that generation.
All right. Mike, outstanding work. This was our first podcast in person.
I know
that we got to do here in the studio.
We've never gotten to look at each other during, and now we have the opportunity to do so.
Now we did. How weird was that?
I mean, listen, it was strange, but at the same time, I've still found focal points to concentrate at the studio, so it doesn't feel like I'm too far from home.
Yeah. Okay. Good. All right, Mike. Outstanding work.
Thank you as well.
Thank you again. I hope you guys enjoyed our holiday special here. And if you were wrapping presents or running errands, wrapping sandwiches, hope that we helped you pass the time.
Or rapping like Lizzo.
Or rapping like Lizzo. Yes, all of those things. All right. So great job there. And thank you so much for listening. For even more absurd nonsense, head on over to robhasawebsite.com/patron. You will get access to our patron-only Facebook group, our patron-only podcast feed, and much more at robhasawebsite.com/patron. Take care. Have a very happy holidays, and all the best to you and yours this holiday season. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.